Work the land, Wheeler Power Sports, and the Kawasaki Agriculture Sales Program is delivering exclusive farmer incentives on Kawasaki off-road vehicles. Save $250 on a brute force. Save $500 on Kawasaki mules. And $750 on Kawasaki Ridges. This program runs through March 31st, and it can be combined with any other Kawasaki promotion. All you need is a registered farm ID, ag tag, exemption, or co-op membership. Wheeler Power Sports in historic downtown Fort Smith, keeping the good times rolling since 1967.
Do you have trouble getting in and out of the bathtub? Are you afraid you'll slip and fall entering or exiting a tub? Safe Step walk-in tubs can transform your bathtub from an area of concern to a calming refuge. Call them today at 1-800-731-4558 and save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs and showers are proudly made in Tennessee and offer an ultra-low step-in, avoiding that difficult climb over a traditional bathtub wall. They also offer a variety of therapeutic benefits that may help soothe your aching muscles and joints, increasing your mobility, boosting your energy, and improving your sleep. Safe Step walk-in tubs are designed to easily fit your existing tub space and are often installed in as little as one day. Just dial 1-800-731-4558 today to save $1,600 and receive a free shower package. That's 1-800-731-4558 for a free no-obligation consultation and to save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs. Safety never felt so good.
The weather is brought to you by the Springdale Public Schools.
Hi everyone, I'm 4029 meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast. Sunny to partly cloudy skies today in northwest Arkansas. It's going to be slightly cooler through the afternoon with a high close to 60 degrees. Tonight with cloudy skies, we've got a very slight chance of a shower as lows slip into the mid-30s. Tomorrow for Saturday, expect sunshine. It's going to be windy with a high of only 48. Hope you can have a great weekend. I'm meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast only on 4029.
Real learning happens when you feel challenged and supported. In Springdale, we don't just follow the standards, we set them. From college-bound academics to world-class athletics and performing arts to career readiness. Our pathways are personalized to your child's future. We are a community that shares your values in schools that know your name. Reserve your seat today in the Springdale Public Schools.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Broadcasting from the Crane Automotive Team Studio, the most honest show in the history of Arkansas Talk Radio.
Baby, you are so talented, and they are so dumb.
Derek Ruskin.
It's a big club, and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club.
Zach Arns.
Notre Dame, our mother.
And Denver Bill.
This one's for John.
Setting the standard for talk radio in the state of Arkansas.
The problem we're trying to solve is that there are rich teams and there are poor teams. Then there's 50 feet of crap. And then there's us.
This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Sometimes when you win, you really lose. And sometimes when you lose, you really win. And sometimes when you win or lose, you actually tie.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach.
It's not that I'm lazy. It's that I just don't care.
Starts right now.
Man, it's going to be a good day when you're eating at the start of the show.
Man,
that's what it is.
It's going to be a good day. Good day.
Good day. Got the Mark and Laura here from the All-American Steakhouse have been kind enough to bring us their game time specials for us to sample here. And, yeah, available during the ball games, Razorback games, and the NFL games.
They brought the cheesesteak, which is outstanding.
Yeah.
They've got fried pickles,
steak
fried
and
mushrooms.
cheese hoagie. You know.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
And they brought wings.
I got a, it's left of a hand-breaded mozzarella stick. This didn't come from no bag.
No.
This is hand-breaded.
This ain't one that came from your grocer's freezer.
Oh, man.
No, sir.
So good. But game time specials, $10. Wings for $13.
Right.
All-American Steakhouse.
Right in Central Springdale. On your way to the game. Short, easy. Get you to the game in 10 minutes.
During the Razorback games and during the the NFL games this weekend as well. So don't forget about that. This weekend, the All-American Steakhouse. Just sit there in the sports theater.
And you can look
Thank
you. And you can look at pictures of us on the wall.
Yeah, you like the picture of you on the wall
Take
there.
that picture down.
She says no. She's not going to take the picture down. Glad you're with us
They
here.
sat me in that seat for a year before I realized that. I was sitting in a seat where I was above the.
Right, you didn't realize there was a picture of you above the booth there in the sports theater, which
Yeah.
I've just, when I'm eating by myself for dinner, I go in there all the time. Just
I took a
hang out
first
and watch
date
TV.
there.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, we did football, wings, and all kinds of stuff.
Right. Yeah. I just like it.
Yeah, it's the best.
Like the people in there
And-
too to take care of you.
And the crab dip is just.
Oh yeah,
I would bathe in that.
Yeah. Yep. I wouldn't judge if you did.
And I put it behind my ears before heading out for the evening.
Well, before a date, that's what you do. Yeah,
absolutely.
All right, we're glad you're all with us here on ESPN Arkansas, and the Hit That Line Now app, which is brought to you by Taco Bell, 877-377-6963. Mr. Pibb says Ruscin worked alone and got sick. How'd that happen? What do you mean? I'm not sick.
He's not sick. He's just a little raspy.
Yeah, I got a little, congestion, and it's getting better. So it's this is when, like every year, this is when I need to do all of like the recording work because I sound like like Lou Rawls.
Right? Yeah, you've got.
I need to cut all the spots like now.
This is
You know
your
what I mean?
season.
That's right. For all your banking needs, stop by. Like I need to. This is CNN. This is the time. Not when I got that high whiny voice all the time.
Right, during the summer when your nasal passages are
it's when
clear.
everything's
you're
wide
all
open.
dried
Yeah,
out. Yeah, you got to sound like you just smoked a 12-pack.
That's right.
Unfiltered.
It sounds like I'm smoking Pall Malls right now, as a matter of fact.
You were concerned about that earlier.
How do I sound?
You sound fine.
Well, clearly I don't because they're like, oh, God, he sounds sick out there. Oh, no. I'm
you
fine.
were sick. You got me sick, so I appreciate it.
You're sick now?
No,
Oh,
no, I'm healthy as a fox.
Okay, good.
Is that how that works? Healthy as a
Yeah,
why not?
That's
Yeah,
how
well,
it goes now.
It's crazy as a fox.
That's right.
Or like a fox. Like a
yeah.
fox, okay.
Yeah. We have to, by duty, talk for 16 more minutes.
Yeah.
And there's all this food over in the next
I know.
room. It's
and,
very
and,
challenging.
Yeah,
as as a professional broadcaster, this is when you earn your money right here. When the food's right in the next room and you
when
can't go get it.
Smell it.
So good.
And the smell says, that's right.
Yeah, when you can
this
smell
stuff-
it and you can't get to it.
They made it and brought it over. It's still hot,
Yeah.
too. It's good stuff. Mark and Laura, All-American Steakhouse in Springdale.
Bob and Branson says you'd be perfect for some reverse mortgage commercials right now.
That's right. You may
Thank
be
you,
entitled to compensation.
Healthy as a horse. Thank you.
Thank you, Abner.
Tyler
There
says
you go.
healthy as an ox. Strong as an ox. Healthy as a horse.
Strong like bull.
Crazy like a fox.
Yeah. BE says we can add a Kim Carnes impression to the list of impressions now.
Do not, under any circumstances, ever besmirch the name of Kim Carnes.
Hey, he did it. The guy with the van did it. I just read the thing.
Kim Carnes was an elite artist.
Hold on a second.
Yep.
Hold on a second.
For?
We will discuss, was it pass interference or whatever last night. There she is.
It's on the 2 and the 4.
Well, sort of.
The rhythmic people help the non-rhythmic people.
Maddie says they're shooting a movie in Springdale today.
I believe that. We've become a very
Why am I not? Why aren't we working?
Well, I think you just answered the question.
Oh.
No, there have been several movies.
Are we in the movie?
No. Martin Lawrence was in town 2 summers ago, shooting a movie in downtown Springdale. We are we've become quite the hub for local movie action.
Of film?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're like the Vancouver of the South Central.
Right. Well, it's all those great tax breaks you get when you
Mayor
bring your
Sprouse,
production
man,
here. Yeah.
bring your production here. We will set you up.
We'll pay you. Yeah.
Strong like bull. Okay.
Well, who's in the movie, Maddie? You seem to have a lot of information on this, and by a lot, I mean you gave us one sentence. So who's in this movie that's in town? We got
I
movie
need more
stars in
yeah,
our
we got
town.
Movie stars. Ryan in Prairie Grove has me leaving at 4:35 plus 6.5. No. I'm here for the duration today.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean,
Shut up, Ryan.
Yeah, shut up, Ryan. Leave us
Giving away all our things here.
And I will say this, Derek. Today you do have a voice.
He does, doesn't he?
Thank you.
You might want to record some stuff.
Thank you. Give me some script.
Yeah, just get some stuff in a can.
Get sales to bring some scripts in.
Well, I think what we'll do is we'll have you read a page of a book, and then we'll just throw it into AI.
There you go.
And
All right,
we
let's
can,
do
we
that.
can figure that out.
The quick brown fox jumped over the. Yeah, there you go. I got this. I'm channeling Facenda right now.
Okay.
Lombardi.
How do you feel about reading Penthouse Forum?
The autumn wind is a pirate. Yeah, you got the forum? Yeah,
Yeah. I'm sure it's online somewhere.
I know you won't believe it, but I swear every word of this is true.
Okay.
I only know that because that's what they said on Seinfeld the one time that Kramer bought the forum.
Abner calling Springdale Follywood.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, you got
That's
Bollywood, Follywood? I don't care. Hey, we got movie stars here. What you got going on, Abner?
Yeah, well, what do you got, Abner?
It's a slow season for you.
That's right, yeah. The holidays are over. There you go.
Until February.
Yeah,
and
it's
then,
time to
then they get cranked up again.
vacuum the vestibule or whatever you do.
Maddie just drove by. She didn't actually see what was going on. So we don't actually know. They could be filming a credit card commercial.
Wait a minute, they're on Chapman. That's like right over here.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. How about that?
And we're still not in it.
No, we're not. No.
You blame them?
I mean, maybe they reached out to us as a
here we
location and we rejected them.
Okay, here we
you know?
go. Jason from Springdale. It's on the street one over from his house. Jason, go over there and find out what's going on.
Yeah.
I mean, you're our guy.
You might end up like with an extra.
Yeah.
You might get a speaking part.
Well, get your IMDb card. Get
These-
a page and
These
get your
pretzels
SAG
are
card.
making me thirsty.
Right.
You never know. How about that?
Okay. Okay. Well, we'll effort some information on
All right.
who's in town and what's being done. Where's Brandon Evans on this? We got friends in the media.
Yeah, where's
the
the
actual
news?
media?
Yeah, the legitimate media. Now, where's the news on
Ryan's
this?
right. Someone go and get in a movie. And then
Who's,
tell us
who's
about it.
directing this project? Do we know?
Christopher Nolan.
Okay, all right, well.
Here in Springdale.
He's in town.
Yeah, why not?
It's a new Avengers project.
Good information. Let's see here. Abner has the Alpena constable pulling over cars for speeding.
Okay, be careful in
Yeah,
Alpena.
Okay.
And you would know about that if you read that guy's giant banner on his fence on the way into town.
It's a sign on both
That's
sides.
right, yeah,
He calls on one side, he calls the mayor a crook.
That's right, yes,
And the
yes.
other side, he says the next 2 miles are a speed trap.
By the way, on a movie production,
Yeah.
you know, the clapboard,
Uh-huh.
the thing
Yes.
that they like with the do they throw that out or
No. They use that over and over and over.
Okay, so we can't get that.
Right. Having been in a low budget
Oh,
indie, yes.
So we can't get the clapboard from the movie? You know?
I don't
Okay.
believe that you can get the clap.
Thank you. That's very good. Thank you. I know they don't call it the clapboard, but I'm trying to avoid saying the word clapper at
Well,
all
I missed the
costs.
clap.
Thank you. Yes. Scene 1A, take 5. Yeah.
How many takes would it take you to get through a basic scene before?
What's my motivation? How many lines is it? Like,
I'm not going to do the Robert Duvall. I'm not wearing a sandwich board for you to get through it.
oh yeah. Well, I notoriously don't learn my lines. That's
Yes, you're a method actor.
Well, I'm lazy. Like what's his name at the end? You know, the guy. Brando.
Oh, Marlon Brando.
Marlon Brando. Yeah, I'm lazy. That's fine.
He wasn't lazy. He just didn't. He
Didn't
didn't
care.
Right? Yeah, pretty much. Which is weird.
And then he wore a muumuu late in life.
Well, sometimes we get to a point in life.
It's the only thing that fits.
That's the only thing that fits.
That's right. Okay.
Jeff from Fort Smith would like to know, Bill, this is up your alley. What is the best way to get rid of moles in your yard?
A giant dog.
Okay, there you go. Jeff from Fort Smith.
They
there's
ran
your
off,
answer.
huh?
Yep.
Well,
there it is.
She
Yeah,
started. She started going out in the backyard, and they
Is there
they disappeared.
A specific type of dog we're looking for? Bird dog, hound dog. What
they
are
have
we
a
looking for?
terrible mold problem out here by this Walgreens in the bend in the road up here.
Yeah.
That the little grassy area is all torn up. With
That's
mold.
probably their rallying point.
Yeah, maybe,
for where
yeah.
they go out. That's where headquarters for
yeah.
that.
Yeah, that's their version of the Shiloh Square. They just all hang out there and regroup.
Here's a text out of the 479. I have filmed a movie or two in Springdale before.
This is a legitimate movie, sir, not what you did.
Yeah, this is not Van Nuys.
What you did is a crime. That's right. Yes.
That's a Silicon Valley joke, right? That's a Valley joke.
Yes, it is.
Right, Van Nuys.
Van Nuys,
yeah.
notorious for where a lot of
Brown
the,
chicken, brown
yeah,
cows.
a lot of the adult
Yeah,
films are made
yeah.
out there. Yes, that's right. There's a lot of people that have never seen those, so I just thought I'd fill in a blank or two for the audience.
Yeah.
About production and whatnot. Oh man. Okay. Let's see here. I do not attend the same improv class as Michael Scott. That's not true. Thank you, Ryan. Okay. So We got pass interference last night at the end of the game, or what do we have?
I didn't see it. I saw the replays. I like to see things in real time and see how the reaction goes and what happened the play before, the play after. Did they call it?
No.
Then it wasn't pass interference.
No. I mean, they're screwed either way because if they call it, it's the awesome fourth quarter that is marred by the one time they call pass interference on a Hail Mary in the history of football. And now they don't call it, and so now it's marred by, there's pass interference in there, and everybody. And Terry McCauley's crying about it and all this stuff. I don't know. I say play on, and, that's the way it should be. If you don't let the guy score when your entire defense goes right and the only guy left is the quarterback with 18 seconds to go, maybe you end up winning that game.
Yeah.
But no one ever sees it that way.
Referees have a long memory. 26 years ago, they kind of got hosed.
Oh, Miami?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was a terrible call.
Kind of got hosed.
Right.
So,
right. Yeah, I didn't have a problem with that. And I didn't feel like look, somebody had to lose. Those were two pretty even good teams.
Even. I mean, very even. And for I guess now the third year in a row, we are rid of the SEC.
Yeah.
In the title game.
Yeah.
They didn't even get there this time.
No. It's over.
Yeah.
The SEC is no longer good in football. It's beautiful.
It is. And remember, they had to get help to have all of their teams
Right.
in.
Yeah, right.
So they didn't earn it. And when you actually have to go through other teams to get there and not just win one game because you were selected, it gets a little tougher.
Yeah.
The Big Ten has weathered that storm a whole lot better than the SEC has.
Yeah. Like, I don't feel like when you have the Ohio State Miami game all those years ago, like, I feel like that call marred a exciting game. I don't feel like last night the non-call marred the game. I still think it's a fine result, and Miami won, and I don't have a problem with that. I don't feel like anybody got cheated. I just feel like the team that happened to be leading when the clock hit zeros won, and it could have very well been Ole Miss. It could have gone the other way. So it was right there.
So as has become our tradition, after the SEC gets bounced, we place a microphone in the lobby of the SEC offices.
Tough day. Tough day around there.
A terrible day for the SEC and Greg Sankey. Yeah. Even when you forced your way in with Alabama.
Well, it's going to get worse.
Oh, yeah.
Because when they get 16, they're going to demand 8 spots.
That's correct.
So they're going to have 8 teams not win the national
they're
title.
They're 112 to try and ensure that they get to the title game.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Shout out to the SEC.
Not good enough.
Yeah. Big Ten
Not
office.
good enough. The ACC also having a celebratory day in their offices.
They're having
too.
a good time.
Yeah, there will be a Big Ten team. We know that because, Indiana and Oregon obviously tonight.
Sure.
So it'll be Big Ten and ACC with SEC refs probably screwing up the national title game on the 19th.
How long until Greg Sankey gets fired? This is 3 straight years without an SEC team in the title game.
Yeah, it hasn't happened since 99 to 02 in college football that the SEC hasn't won a title in 3 years in a row. I love it. I love it. I think it's great. It again, like you've said a million times, but it's absolutely true. Now that it's the one thing we have spent a ton of time talking about all the negatives in college football these days, and there are plenty of them. But one of the positive consequences of NIL and of the transfer portal is that there's a little bit more balance on the every roster. If you're in the playoff, except for JMU and the other one who got in, who should have been in, except for those two, if you're a Power 4 team and you get in the playoff, you've got some dudes.
Yeah,
you've got some dudes, and that's what we're seeing now. And the SEC can't just go collect all the dudes anymore because if they don't play, they're going to go somewhere else and get money and playing time. And now, so you can't have you can't have the Georgia cannot have the 30 best linebackers. They can have maybe the best 10.
Maybe.
They can't have the best 30 anymore like they used to. So it's just wave on wave on wave, and now it's more dispersed evenly. And Georgia lets this quarterback walk. And he's in Miami now, making big money, and now he's in the national title game with Carson Beck.
Graham in Prairie Grove wants to know, do you think Ole Miss plans a third-place banner or hangs a third-place banner at Vaught Hemingway?
Probably,
Yeah,
yes.
probably.
The funniest thing I saw today is that A&M is going to hang a banner because a banner that says a playoff game was hosted here. That's what they're going to do. I love that.
Someone in Missouri says, is this a good time for Arkansas to leave the SEC and find a more competitive league?
Right. I mean, does Arkansas have a chance still in this league as bad as it is? Maybe it's time to go elsewhere where you have a better path to the title, to the playoff. I mean, getting in the playoff wasn't a problem for the SEC.
Well, no, they get
winning
handed 4 spots minimum.
But winning it has been the problem.
Yeah, the playoff, when you actually aren't selected to go play in the title game.
This, again, proves what I've said for quite some time, is in the mid-2000s and in the 20-teens, you didn't have SEC dominance. You had Urban Meyer and Nick Saban dominance. That's what you had.
Yeah, that's what you
had.
With
an occasional...
With a Gene Chizik popping in
with a
every
Gene
now and then,
Chizik popping in.
And Ed Orgeron,
Or an Ed Orgeron. That's it. Yeah, that's what you had. You did not have league dominance. You had two men who... it was spun to all of us. That made the whole league great. Was these two programs when Florida had Urban Meyer and when Alabama had Saban. That's all it was. That's all it was. And now everything is regressed to the mean, and it's all kind of the same.
We have some people that are struggling right now. Like Brian Gravett is a Virginia Tech fan. He can't root for Miami.
Yeah, that is a tough one.
You can't root for Miami. Like I'm in a spot where I absolutely despise Cignetti. I think he's a punk. And I can't root for Miami, so I will remain reticent. I'm not I guess Oregon by default would be the team that I'm pulling for, but I don't think they're going to win tonight.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's a tough one. What do you do then? All right, 877.
Good question.
What?
If college football had a relegation system, where would Arkansas be? A MAC.
They might be in the American.
Maybe.
I mean, they have an American roster now, so
they lost to an American team.
Right. This is Football Friday here on Ruscin and Zach, brought to you by Gassano's Pizza. Happy hour Monday through Friday from 3 to 7. $1 off drafts, wine, and well drinks. Happiest hour from 5 to 6 with $1.50 short domestics, $3 tall domestics, and $15 domestic buckets all day, every day at Gassano's Pizza. There's one near you in Northwest Arkansas and Fort Smith. Gassano's Pizza. All right, we'll be back with more after this.
Texting enrolls you in a recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
The team's looking good this season.
I think so. Man, I miss playing football. Ever since I turned 40, I just can't find that fire I used to have.
Think it could be lower testosterone?
What do you mean?
I was feeling the same way. After 40, the body has less testosterone, and men lose their edge. That's why I take Nugenix Total T2.
That's the testosterone booster, right?
Yes, but Total T2 is their brand new formula that skyrockets nitric oxide levels in as little as 3 hours. Since I started taking it, I've been lifting like when we played for Coach Carter. My energy is way up, and it even spiced up things between me and the missus.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles?
Yep, just send a text.
Text AREA to 42424 for your complimentary.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
It's a dandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacalé.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouse. Some serious crappie. Nice speck.
We got crappies.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite white perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
Tender love and care makes life worth living. Tender love and care, that's what I'll be given. Every day, every night to you.
They say if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But we put it inside burritos and tacos anyway. Crispy chicken from Taco Bell, a brand new classic.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge, and when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
Does your Razorback closet need an upgrade? The University of Arkansas Game Day Collection is what you're looking for, only at Roback.com. They've custom designed the best hoodies, polos, and Q-zips for your school. Go check out this and more at Roback.com, and don't forget to use our link for 20% off. Use code RUSH25 at checkout on Roback.com for 20% off your first order. That's RHOBACK.com. 20% off all hoodies, joggers, and more with Rush 25. Roback, where action meets comfort.
Get 20% off on your first order with the code RUSH25.
Why bet the playoffs anywhere else when MyBookie gives you everything you need to get paid? NFL playoffs are live, college football's down to the final teams, and the Super Bowl's just around the corner. This is peak betting season, and MyBookie is built for it. Same account, same wallet, sports, casino, reloads, live bets, everything you need in one place. Go to mybookie.ag now and use promo code HOGS and get your first bet covered up to $500. If it doesn't hit, use your get back bonus token and run it back. It's built a bankroll in January and ride it through the Super Bowl. Bet anything, anytime, anywhere. Only at MyBookie.
Dad, the driver looks dirty. Ew, yucky, Daddy.
Hey, don't worry, boys. That's what we do best. At My Dreams Mo Wash, we make homes, businesses, and even big industrial spaces shine like new.
So you can clean houses and big buildings?
That's right. Residential, commercial, or industrial. No job's too big or too small. Call My Dreams Mo Wash today at 479-763-5561 or visit mjmowash.com.
My Junior's Mobile Wash. One call cleans it all.
David Bowie got more fame with his #1 hit titled Fame. John Lennon co-wrote and sounded some of the high notes. The last line in the first verse sums it up. Fame puts you there where things are hollow. John 12:43 tells us that many people rejected Jesus because they loved the fame of people more than the praise of God. Is it any wonder you get more fame by rejecting the name of Jesus? I'm Pastor E from Woodland. Think about it.
Thanks for watching us here on
Venmo Stash terms and exclusions apply. Max $100 cash back per month. See terms at venmo.me/stash terms.
Gain a global perspective and specialized skills that many of today's top employers are seeking with an MBA from University of Maryland Global Campus. Study online and complete your degree in just 16 months for about $21K. Choose from MBA specializations in global business, marketing, HR, finance, and more. No application fee if you apply by September 3rd. Learn more at umgc.edu. That's umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by Chev.
Discover the ultimate adventure at the Northwest Arkansas Boat and Outdoor Expo, January 8th through the 11th at the Rogers Convention Center. Check out a vast array of boats by the finest boat dealers in the area. Learn from experts, test out the latest equipment, and gain insight that will take your adventures to new heights. This show is the perfect place to see all the boat brands and compare. The Northwest Arkansas Boat and Outdoor Expo, January 8th through the 11th at the Rogers Convention Center, where your next adventure begins.
ESPN 99.5. Giving you the entertainment you deserve. Here's Ruscin and Zach.
Your news is brought to you by The Good Chair, because there was nowhere to sit. You can get The Good Chair exclusively at the Stadium Shop. Stop by, tell our good friend Robert Errolman that Joe Bonamassa sucks, and you want to be seated in The Good Chair. The Arkansas men's basketball team is on their way to Auburn for a meeting with the Tigers tomorrow. Auburn 9-6 overall, 0-2 in the league. Get this, Basketball Power Index says Auburn has a 63% chance to win the game. Tip time is 5 p.m. We're on the air at 4:30 with the Courtside Show. ESPN will have your television. Women's basketball team fell to 0-3 in league play with a 93-58 loss to South Carolina last night in Fayetteville. Arkansas now 11-7 overall. Up next, They travel to number 20, Mississippi. Ouch. Your Ruscin and Zach X-Pulse brought to you by Mach 1 Motorsports. Large inventory of new Indian and Triumph motorcycles, used bikes as well, parts, service, gear, the whole thing. 1711 West Hudson Road in Rogers. You can give them a shout, 633-8443. As we know, many of these poll questions come from things that happen in my life. I was filling out some insurance forms yesterday. Bill, have you recently or do you plan to participate in dangerous activities?
Yeah, probably.
51% of you said yes. I had to check no. Do you plan on doing anything dangerous?
I don't know.
Okay.
I mean,
driving to work's dangerous now.
I don't plan on it.
Okay, well, that was the question.
But it's going to happen.
Okay, all right. Bill, do you need to get out of your comfort zone more, or do more people need to get out of your comfort zone?
They need to get out of the way.
All right, 82.6% of you said people need to get out of your comfort zone. And approximately how many single socks do you currently have in your sock drawer?
I've got one, and it's driving me nuts.
58% of you said more than zero, which means you have one or more. I ran into a situation today where I did not have any clean socks of a certain color that I was looking for to match what I am wearing, and I am currently wearing my daughter's socks. There, look.
Yeah.
See there?
It says pink Reebok on the front there. Yeah.
I'm wearing my daughter's socks.
Yeah. Well, I think if you stop at socks, you're okay. If you go beyond that, then
then we've got some issues.
Then the therapists have to start getting involved. That's a whole other thing.
She's only a size smaller than me as far as foot goes.
She has giant feet.
She's got huge feet.
Boat skis.
Unbelievably oars. I mean, just they're flat and they're wide, and she can pick up utensils with them. It's gross. Anyway, those are your Ruscin and Zach X-Pulse brought to you by Mach 1 Motorsports. Large inventory of new Indian and Triumph motorcycles, used bikes as well. You can go there anytime. 1711 West Hudson Road in Rogers. Ask for Casey. Tell him we sent you.
Ooh. This is a very negative question for Bailey and Springdale.
All right.
More likely.
Yep.
Men Elite 8, women lose all the conference games. I'm going men Elite 8.
I think the men are... I think the floor is probably the Sweet 16. I think the ceiling is the national title game.
Okay. So you would say it's more likely that they go to the Elite 8 than the women lose every SEC game this year?
Boy. Guys, that's a tough one. They got to find a way to hang on to the basketball. No more turnovers. When you're 20-plus turnovers every single night, that's hard to do against really good competition.
Yes,
it's going to be
that is difficult to do.
We're going to go down to the wire on this.
But your brilliant athletic director that you all love and revere so much has given women's basketball for many years now approximately $75 to put a roster together in NIL money. So I mean, this is how that works nowadays in college athletics. I think the volleyball team gets $50. So that's where that is right now. So, I mean, what are you going to do?
It can be done here. You can win here. I mean, Gino's lost at Bud Walton. Yeah. Mulkey's lost at Bud Walton. It can be done. I don't know that the way this is trending, it's very likely. I mean, they were asking Dawn Staley after the game, like, how do you fix this? And Dawn Staley's, gave her answer, but I mean, you're a distance away from the top half of the league.
The fix is money.
Yeah.
You got to have money. You have money to acquire talent, and that's how college athletics works in 2026. That's the way it is. Period. That's what football needs. Football needs money.
There's another. I know everybody's kind of poo-pooing the transfer portal guys they're getting, but keep in mind that Silverfield had 70 guys on his Memphis roster last year that were portal guys.
Yeah.
So this is what I think he's going to do, at least until he gets some roots planted around here. I think that's the route they're going to go. And look, he has given us no reason to not believe that he can evaluate talent. Sam Pittman could not evaluate talent. That was proven over time.
Right, yeah.
And
a lousy recruiter, too.
Okay. All of that.
And a lousy offensive line coach.
All right. We can throw all of that into one thing. There was evidence to suggest that. We don't know anything about what this coaching staff will do. So I'm willing to give them the benefit of the doubt. I think they need 3 years before we can fully judge what they do. I think that's fair, considering this thing has to be gutted, stripped down to the studs, and start again.
Well, and every year you're bringing in 60 new players. That's just the way it is here because of the lack of finances, most people are going to leave every year to go get more money elsewhere. So you've got that. So every year it's a whole new team. There's very little continuity year over year. So, I mean, every year when you put a whole new team together, I mean, it could go anyway. It could be good, or you could go 2-10. I mean, there's just no way. It's really hard to. The normal indicators on good year, bad year have been completely destroyed in college football when, there's 60 new players on the roster every single year.
Well,
I mean, it's just, you can't rely on it.
Mike Irwin said that there were boosters that were sort of holding money back because they weren't sold on Silverfield. They were, putting it into basketball, which, okay, I understand that. Look, there is not, as you like to say, trees don't grow to the sky. There isn't an unlimited pool of money that you can just go back to year after year after year. You have to, at some point, start putting some results forward. And that is, I think that's the crux that Arkansas's football program, at least, finds itself in right now. Is, they can give you money, but what's the guarantee that this is going to turn into bowl trips and or playoff berths? There is no guarantee. That, to me, is dicey at best.
Well, here's another thing to talk about with football. Like, what do you want it to be? Do you want to make the playoff 2 out of 5 years?
I don't think that's realistic.
Well, it is very unsatisfactory to go to the Liberty Bowl 4 out of 5 years because these bowls don't mean anything anymore, and 40 of your players are not going to show up. So it's not even your real team in these games.
But to me, that's more realistic.
But what do you want to be? Do you want to be a team trying to get into the playoff, or do you want to be a team that's trying to go to the Texas Bowl? What do you want to be?
Well, I think you want to be a team that's going into, competing for a playoff spot. What reality is, like, I want to be in the NBA, but, I'm 50-something years old and 6'1". I'm not going. I think more realistically, I can go down to the All-Star Arena here and light some people up. That's the place that I'm shopping in right now. I don't know. I know everybody points to Indiana. Indiana has had a heck of a 2-year run. A heck of a 2-year run. Is it sustainable? I don't know. We'll find out. And you know this. I mean, this thing keeps spinning every year. There's new rules and new things that come into play, and the rules keep changing because nobody's in charge. Right. If Arkansas can master that, which I have absolutely no confidence that Hunter Yurachek can do that, or even get his arms around it, then I think you're kind of where you are until everything settles down.
No, here's the problem with college football in particular, since we're on this conversation. Here is their plan. Hunter, all these other people, here's their plan. You ready? Congress will fix it.
Huh.
What's the last thing they fixed? Anybody? Anybody?
Hang on.
Yeah, that's the plan.
League of Nations.
That
was
the
in 1930,
big,
1912, 1915.
That's the big super secret plan is, Congress will fix it. They're screwed. They are totally screwed.
I do feel like we're starting to have more conversation. Like when Mike was in here yesterday talking about resetting the calendars. I feel like there's more discussion about that from voices that have a lot more oomph behind them. I think we're starting to see, and eventually we will get there. How long it's going to take? 5 years, 10 years? I don't know. But I feel like we're moving in a direction where we're going to at least see some action. And I feel like the player side and the administration side both feel like there needs to be something done. But when you throw all of this together, eventually you're going to have to negotiate with the players in good faith. And you're gonna and that's the bridge or the gap right now that is so far. It's impossible to get your arms around it.
It is the answers to this test are right there in front of everybody. It's just going to be how long do the college people want to ignore the answers in front of them? Like for many years they ignored a playoff, even though it made sense, and then somebody said, "All right, we'll do the playoff." And what they're going to have to. The answers are in front of them. Collective bargaining, players' union. Like Matt Jones was talking about this earlier. Some of these players are getting ripped off on these NIL deals. Agents are collecting 30% commissions on this stuff. They're getting screwed. And you know who's looking out for these players? Not a person.
So
nobody.
Let me get this straight. A guy who's an unregistered agent comes to Derek Ruscin and says, "Look, I'm going to get you $1 million deal. Don't you worry about it." And what you see on the bottom line is Derek Ruskin's getting $1 million.
Yeah, because I'm young and stupid.
Right?
That's what I'm saying.
And that's part of making them employees and making and getting a union together and registering these these agents and having standards and practices that you have to go through, and there's none of that. None of it.
No, but until there is, all those answers are there, and it's just going to take whenever the guys in bow ties that run these schools are finally like, okay, finally, we'll do it your way. Mm-hmm. But how long is that going to take? I don't know. But it took them forever.
They're going to have to swallow a lot of pride to do it.
They clung to this bowl system for 70 years before the playoff came in, which they needed to do a long, long time ago. So I don't know how long it's going to be till they finally realize, you know what? You know who's got this pretty much figured out how to run a football league? The NFL.
Yeah,
why don't we do what they do?
They've got a pretty good.
And we'll have
going.
a calendar, and we'll do it this time, and then this time you're off, and this time you can have free agent deals, and then we'll have all the answers are in front of them. They just don't want to see. They just don't like the answers.
Your dad is texting. Whatever happened to the university trying to get back the NIL money from the QB that left? That would be Iamaleava.
Yeah.
That was all pomp and circumstance. That was
baloney.
That was chest puffing, is what that was.
Although I know Tom Mars is a punching bag around here, but he did have a
punching bag is very strong.
Okay, all right.
I just call him the settler.
Well, he had a very fascinating point yesterday when he was writing about some of these deals, and there's the kid from Washington, shockingly, which he signed with Washington, is going to stay in Washington now. Go
Weird,
figure.
right?
It's funny. Funny how we could take away all the money. Oh no, and we'll sue you. Never mind. But a lot of these coaches, if there are lawsuits on these deals,
and there will be.
Somebody backs out.
There will be.
The coaches are completely unprotected, meaning that someone could sue Lane Kiffin, LSU, or whatever. It could be named in these lawsuits. That may move some things along a little quicker in some areas.
That may get you in line very, very quickly.
Billable hours do remain undefeated.
Always.
They do. All right, this is Football Friday, brought to you by Gasano's Pizza here on Ruscin and Zach. But it's giving us a world where the 10 seed can win the national title, and that's not bad. That's what this NIL and portal stuff has given us. The 10 seed could win the national title on a week from Monday. That's not bad. Not bad. And they're good. They're not fluky. They're good. This Miami team. All right, Mock Legal Solutions in Oklahoma and in Arkansas, handling family law, insurance. They'll get you that rec check. And listen, flat fees, low down payments, and payment plans. MockLegalSolutions.com for more. MockLegalSolutions.com.
All guests join us on the Lewis Automotive Hotline, serving Northwest Arkansas for over 80 years. Since 1946, no pressure, no hassle, just tradition. The celebration starts now.
Hey, it's Zach from the Ruscin and Zach Show. Join Derek and myself Monday, January the 12th from 2 to 6 as we broadcast live from Lewis Automotive, celebrating 80 years of serving Northwest Arkansas. Since 1946, it's been no pressure, no hassle, just tradition. Built on decades of commitment, the celebration starts now. Catch the Ruscin and Zach Show live Monday, January the 12th from 2 to 6 at the Lewis Automotive Group off exit 65 on I-49 in Fayetteville. We'll see you there.
The Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Online and on the air and now everywhere you go. Tune in to the greatest moments of Razorback sports with Chuck Barrett, Bo Mattingly, Tommy Kraft, Ty Richardson, Phil Elson, Matt Jones, and Ruscin and Zach with our Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Stay connected no matter where you go with the Hit That Line Now app, fueled by Taco Bell. Download for free in the Apple app or Google Play stores. Just search Hit That Line Now. It's fueled by Taco Bell.
At Sterling Bank, they're committed to the Northwest Arkansas community, and as members of this community, their relationships go beyond banking. They're cheering on the same teams, shopping at the same stores, and serving the same causes that help make our community a great place to live. So stop by your local branch in Fayetteville, Rogers, or Bentonville and discover the Sterling Bank difference with their top-notch customer service and complete menu of products. Sterling Bank, your community bank. Member FDIC.
Hey, Hog Country, you ready to mow like a pro? Come see the sales team at Yes Sales LLC, your local Spartan mowers dealer in Rogers, Arkansas. Experience the Spartan Advantage, unmatched performance, rugged design, and comfort that gets the job done right. Service and sales with financing specials that make owning a Spartan easier than ever. Swing by 2318 South 8th Street in Rogers or give them a call at 479-877-6700. Yes Sales LLC, Power Precision Spartan.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, hims.com/joy.
Texting enrolls you in a recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
The team's looking good this season.
I think so. Man, I miss playing football. Ever since I turned 40, I just can't find that fire I used to have.
Think it could be lower testosterone?
What do you mean?
I was feeling the same way. After 40, the body has less testosterone, and men lose their edge. That's why I take Nugenix Total T2.
That's the testosterone booster, right?
Yes, but Total T2 is their brand new formula that skyrockets nitric oxide levels in as little as 3 hours. Since I started taking it, I've been lifting like when we played for Coach Carter. My energy is way up, and it even spiced up things between me and the missus.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles?
Yep, just send a text.
Text AREA to 42424 for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T2, the next generation testosterone booster. Text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our newest, most powerful fat burner ever, absolutely free. Text AREA to 42424. That's AREA to 42424.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
The weather is brought to you by the Springdale Public Schools.
Hi everyone, I'm 4029 meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast. Sunny to partly cloudy skies today in northwest Arkansas. It's going to be slightly cooler through the afternoon with a high close to 60 degrees. Tonight with cloudy skies, we've got a very slight chance of a shower as lows slip into the mid-30s. Tomorrow for Saturday, expect sunshine. It's going to be windy with a high of only 48. Hope you can have a great weekend. I'm meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast only on 4029.
Real learning happens when you feel challenged and supported. In Springdale, we don't just follow the standards, we set them. From college-bound academics to world-class athletics and performing arts to career readiness. Our pathways are personalized to your child's future. We are a community that shares your values in schools that know your name. Reserve your seat today in the Springdale Public Schools.
ESPN 99.5. The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss. Please don't take these guys literally or seriously. Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Quarter of the hour here, Ruscin and Zach. Football Friday, brought to you by Casano's Pizza here on ESPN Arkansas. The Hit That Line Now app, all that beautiful stuff there. You can get in there at 877-377-6963. That's the Lewis Automotive Group online.
We'll be there Monday.
That's right, we will.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Recapping some of the football, and then one more game Monday night. Texans and Steelers. Got all that going on. So
That's
very
right.
exciting
I forgot
time.
they did that. They moved the last wild card game.
Wild card weekend, 6 big ball games. That's right.
All right.
Very exciting.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Very exciting.
Right.
Yeah.
Is this the best sports weekend on the calendar?
No.
You don't think?
No.
Oh,
It's very
what,
good.
starting yesterday?
No.
You've got two semifinals, wild card weekend.
No.
That's pretty good.
Now, I am now it depends if you're a football fan or a sports fan.
Okay.
Because the two are mutually exclusive. Like for me, the weekend where you've got NBA playoffs, Stanley Cup playoffs, Kentucky Derby, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
I like Memorial Day weekend is one of my favorites.
Yeah. Right.
Your mid baseball, Indy, Monaco, or I guess they're taking that off of Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah, they ruined that.
All right,
for
so
us.
well, you know what? Cancel that one.
It's out, dude.
Labor Day weekend, you used to get like the start of the NFL season, but they backed that up.
Yep.
So that's out.
And now it's just big college football games and neutral sites on Labor Day weekend, usually.
That apparently don't count, but whatever.
Only if the right team wins.
Yeah,
does
you're
it
right.
count.
You're right.
Only if the correct team wins. That's when it counts. So that's well, yeah, that's it's very good. Don't misunderstand me. But
or would you go next weekend when you've got the divisional round and then the national championship game on Monday?
The divisional that's I would go with that.
You'd go with that.
The divisional games are usually always pretty. There's not a lot of duds in there.
Okay,
well, that's when the Broncos play.
It has nothing to do
nothing
with
to
that.
do with the Broncos.
Not a damn thing.
Man,
to do with that.
I got news for you. I don't think they're winning the first game. I think
they're not getting a second if they would lose their first game.
I think they're going to be in trouble. Now they reseed that, correct?
Yeah, that's
so
right.
the Broncos will get the lowest seed available. The Seahawks will get the lowest seed available.
Yes,
okay,
that's right.
I want to make sure we did that because that makes Carolina, Los Angeles is going to be terrible.
But it's gonna. But with the timing of it all, it's still going to be late Sunday night because if the Chargers win, they go to Denver because they're the 7. You can't get lower than that.
Yeah.
But they play the Patriots and it's a Sunday night game, so that could
Jamie
could still be up in the air.
Jamie May says the first weekend of March Madness, but there isn't a lot of other sports that weekend.
Right.
It's
everything else gets
basketball.
out of the way.
Yeah, it's just basketball.
I do love the first 2 days of the NCAA tournament more than most, but sports to me implies there's a lot of stuff to watch, not just one thing over and over again. Like in the fall, you can sit there and watch football for 12 hours, but that doesn't make it a great sports day. It's just a big football day because I'm not watching. I'm not watching. Accenture World Match Play or whatever. Like I'm watching football all day.
Russell in Mountain Home, he scheduled his vasectomy for the Elite Eight last year.
Very popular. Yep, a lot of people do that.
Well, most people do it the first weekend. So you're in the recliner with a bag of peas watching.
That's right. And you're recuperating.
You're recuperating.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
Now,
if
here's
any of you text in WrestleMania weekend, I'm going to come to your house and throw your phone in the trash.
You know what's
going
to happen.
Well, it is now.
Yeah,
I said it.
Yeah. Text around the 501. Couple of weekends in late October when you have baseball, the playoff baseball, NFL, NHL, and the NBA. That's pretty good.
Well, yeah, that's pretty remarkable.
I mean, that's busy. Yeah. I don't know that early season NBA and NHL really captivates, but when you've got the NBA playoffs, the Derby, the NHL playoffs, all of that stuff.
Well, I used to like when NBC had hockey, they would go from the Kentucky Derby to some sort of game 4, 5, or 6 in some playoff series right after that, and it was always a good theater with all that stuff. But yeah, that's pretty tough to beat. They did ruin Memorial Day weekend by moving the F1 race out of Monaco, which is stupid. I don't know why they did that. Sure, they have their reasons, but they're not good reasons.
No, not very good reasons at all.
Let's see. There is good. The F1 race is at Canada on Memorial Day.
Doesn't have the same oomph.
Iconic.
I love the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve, but it's not the same as Monaco.
Iconic.
Why would they do that?
I don't know. Monaco is June 7th.
Plus, Canada is in the same time zone we are. That thing is going to get wiped out.
Yeah, it's at 3 in the afternoon.
Yeah, no one's going to.
I guess it would come on after the Indy 500 if the Indy 500 goes as scheduled. But
well, who knows?
Who knows? If it rains, then that's all screwed up. So I don't know. Mr. Pibb misses when we were watching Korean baseball at 4 o'clock in the morning and marbles.
I don't know that I necessarily missed that.
No.
I
think things are better now.
Yeah. I'm a bigger fan of not having to watch. What we were watching, was it Dutch B League football,
right,
something like that,
yeah,
or
something like that,
Yugoslavian or something like that.
Yeah.
That was.
You know what they're going to do? I saw some of this stuff's been coming out this week. So on Super Bowl Sunday, they usually have some big TV show that they want to prop up after the Super Bowl on NBC. This year, they're going to do the Super Bowl, and then they're going to go into like 3 hours of Olympic coverage right after that.
That's not bad.
That's what they're going to do.
That's not bad.
Yeah. They're going to go right into the Olympics.
We're the Winter Olympics this year.
In Milan, Italy, basically. Italy.
Oh, okay.
And for us, this is interesting. They don't think the hockey venue is going to be done by the time the Olympics start. So, they may not have chairs or lockers or whatever. I guess they'll get hooks. I don't know what they'll do. I mean, will they even have boards? Will they have seats? Like, I don't know what.
How are they going to do this?
I don't really know.
Okay.
I don't know. But that's the thing is that the hockey venue may not be finished in time for the.
Someone in Missouri, Dutch B-League football is where Arkansas needs to join. Hey, buddy, beat Virginia, then run your mouth.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Missouri?
Yeah.
Oh,
you lost to Virginia. There's not an excuse. There's nothing that you can say. Just be where you are. Be in your space.
Yeah, exactly. Gucci Road Greg likes Open Championship weekend in Vegas.
Okay.
Which the Open Championship comes on TV in Vegas at 9 p.m. with the time difference. Well, you can watch it all night.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what he likes.
We need to wish Gucci Road Greg a happy birthday.
Happy
it is
birthday,
his birthday
Greg.
Today.
That's right. He'll be there Wednesday night probably, right?
Oh, I would think so.
Right there on the front row.
I would think so.
Yeah.
But he is 62 today, so congratulations.
Is that real, or are you making that up?
His wife put up a Facebook post. We're friends.
Oh, okay.
You know, we're from the East.
Sometimes when you give someone's age, it's like wrong. Like you're
Well,
like,
I think that's a little
happy 80th birthday to Melinda from Fantasy Sports Bets. You've done that before.
She's 74. What? I mean, I'm not making it up. She's 74.
So I didn't know if that was real or not.
Yes, Greg is 62. His wife put up a lovely Facebook post of the two of them.
Yeah.
So, happy birthday, Greg.
Well, Mr. Pibbs had enough. We get it. Greg is rich. He texts in here on the Lewis Automotive.
Obviously,
Revolver.
having a bad day.
Yeah. Greg says he's younger than you.
I don't think so.
That's not true?
No, that's not true.
See, I don't know what to believe anymore. It's all very confusing.
He's definitely not younger than me.
It's very confusing here.
Yeah, there's a good question from Tanner. What does one get Gucci Road Greg for a birthday? I mean, for the man who has everything.
What do you get the man that has everything?
I mean, you can't get basketball tickets because they're not as good as his.
No. It's a downgrade wherever your tickets are compared to where he sits. Ruscin and Zach here on ESPN Arkansas, and the Hit That Line Now app brought to you by Taco Bell. Whether you're craving something cheesy, saucy, or crunchy, Taco Bell has got you covered. All right, we'll be back here in a moment on ESPN Arkansas. Or maybe we won't. I don't know.
Who knows?
There is football tonight at 6 o'clock if Zach hit all the buttons right.
I believe that I have.
Peach Bowl.
Right.
Oregon at Indiana coming up tonight on the radio. Don't miss that.
Happy Friday morning. It's January 9th. I'm Valerie Zhang. This is your 4029 News, live, local, late-breaking update. A study at the University of Arkansas for Medical Sciences is looking at just how well eating healthy can help treat diseases like diabetes. 4029's Cameron McCrory is live in Fayetteville this morning on Sunrise. Benton County has lifted its burn ban after some rain. Multiple counties, though, across the state are still under burn bans, including Washington, Crawford, Sebastian, Franklin, Madison, and Johnson. Prairie Grove city leaders approved the purchase of a trash truck with an arm for pickups. They say the goal is to phase out bags and move to trash carts by the end of the year. Meteorologist Laura Huckabee is tracking a mix of sun and clouds today in northwest Arkansas and the River Valley. Join Laura, Phil Reed, and I this morning on 4029 News Sunrise. I'm Valerie Zhang. Happy Friday.
Start the year strong with New Holland 300 Series compact track loaders from WT Equipment. Enjoy outstanding comfort, class-leading visibility, and best-in-class boom geometry for exceptional lift and reach. With fuel-efficient models from 60 to 90 horsepower and a wide range of attachments, the 300 Series CTLs are ready for whatever the job and the year throws at you. See the New Holland 300 Series compact track loaders today at WT Equipment in Springdale. WT Equipment. Equip your future, elevate your potential.
Hey y'all, It's the Rocket Roger Clemens here. Spent a lot of time pitching heat. Years later, the pain in my joints remind me of those days, but I'm not looking to sit still, and I definitely am not interested in going under the knife. That's why I chose QC Kinetics.
Not just for elite retired athletes, QC Kinetics gives everyday folks joint pain relief using regenerative treatments that work with your body to help repair joint damage.
No surgery, no long recovery, whether it's your knees, hips, shoulders, or back. My friends at QC Kinetics will help you get moving again so you can get back to doing the things you love.
QC Kinetics medical professionals will look at your X-rays or MRI to determine if you're a good candidate.
I trusted QC Kinetics to help me feel like myself again, and I'm proud to recommend them to you.
Call QC Kinetics today and schedule your free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
Game day, work day, or any day, Rudy's Country Store and Barbecue has you covered with 100% oak smoked meats served by weight so you get exactly what you want. Hosting a crew, Rudy's group meals are perfect for parties, office lunches, or tailgates. 3 meats, 3 sides, all the fixings, and yes, even a tablecloth. And don't forget breakfast tacos every morning until 10 a.m. Made to order, or they've got grab and go for the whole team. Visit Rudy's at 4084 MLK Jr. Boulevard in Fayetteville. Rudy's Country Store and Barbecue, smoking good every time.
Hey Razorback fans, rep your favorite team on and off the court with the best gear from Alumni Hall. Shop the largest and best collection of officially licensed Arkansas Razorback products, apparel, hats, Yeti, gifts, 2 for $38 champion tees, and more. Pop into our store at College Marketplace and shop alumnihall.com. Download the app. You'll receive a $10 reward for every $150 you spend, so shop Alumni Hall today and get game day ready. Go Hogs!
Arkansas Gymnastics is back inside Bud Walton Arena. Season tickets are on sale now, starting at just $55. Cheer on U.S. Olympic gold medalist head coach Jordan Weber and the Gymbacks as they battle the nation's best, including the reigning national champions, the Oklahoma Sooners. Experience the energy, talent, and tradition of Arkansas Gymnastics by securing your seats today at ArkansasRazorbacks.com.
Do you owe $10,000 or more in credit card debt or personal loans? With credit card debt at all-time highs, Debt Relief Advocates is urgently notifying consumers of debt relief now being made available, designed to aid consumers with out-of-control credit card debt. Those who qualify and enroll for this relief program will only have to pay back a fraction of what they owe. This is not bankruptcy or a debt consolidation loan. This is a relief program that credit card companies would rather you not know about, as it ends your debt nightmare and saves you lots of money. Consumers owing at least $10,000 in credit card debt or personal loans can now take advantage of this debt relief as the cost of living skyrockets. Debt Relief Advocates has established a relief hotline for you to call to learn what debt reduction you may qualify for, so don't wait. For this free information, call the relief hotline at 800-606-8737. 800-606-8737. 800-606-8737.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Broadcasting from the Crane Automotive Team Studio, the most honest show in the history of Arkansas Talk Radio.
Baby, you are so talented, and they are so dumb.
Derek Ruskin.
It's a big club, and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club.
Zach Arns.
Notre Dame, our mother.
And Denver Bill.
This one's for John.
Setting the standard for talk radio in the state of Arkansas.
The problem we're trying to solve is that there are rich teams and there are poor teams. Then there's 50 feet of crap. And then there's us.
This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas. And streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Sometimes when you win, you really lose. And sometimes when you lose, you really win. And sometimes when you win or lose, you actually tie.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruskin and Zach.
It's not that I'm lazy. It's that I just don't care.
Starts right now.
Okay, we're back at it here on Football Friday on Ruskin and Zach, brought to you by Cassano's Pizza. Get in here with what do you think's going to happen. We also got basketball this weekend, of course, with Arkansas and Auburn. Auburn could go 0-3 if the Razorbacks win that game. And obviously Arkansas would be 3-0 in conference play in the first time since, hell, Nolan was probably coach. I don't know. Maybe not, but it certainly has been quite a long time since that has been something that occurred. But so you got basketball, you got a lot of football this weekend. Peach Bowl tonight, that we talked about. Wild Card weekend. We're going to do a fade Bill. Now, Bill, how many? We're not doing it now. I just want to know, how many games are you actually picking? What did you settle on?
I think we just decided to do the one.
Okay, just the one.
Bill's going to give you one game in fade Bill, and
that makes some money.
There you
It's
go.
an opportunity.
Yeah, why not?
Sounds good to me.
Merry Christmas to all.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So we'll do that at 4:00 today here on Ruscin and Zach.
Okay.
In the meantime, you can get in here at 877-377-6963. That is the Lewis Automotive Group hotline.
Quick check of the SEC office. Big Ten. All right. Everything's right. Everything. World is good.
Quick check at Peter Burns' house. No, the other one. Man, it's a bad day to be a shill for the league.
Man. Where is
you
Peter
hate to
Burns?
see it. You hate to see
Yeah.
it. The shills for the league. They are. What do they do today? Feinbaum said he'd leave the country if the SEC didn't win the national title.
Well, yeah, he doesn't mean any of that. And the
That's too bad.
The talking points.
hoping he would.
The talking points from the league. I heard some shills talking about it today. Was that the bracket is what got them?
Oh, for crying out loud!
Because the SEC. How many games did they win against non-SEC teams in the tournament? Is it 2?
Yeah, Ole Miss beat Tulane. Yeah,
and Ole Miss beat. No, it wasn't Ole Miss. Did they only win 1?
Well, Alabama beat Oklahoma. They beat an SEC
but
team.
non-SEC teams.
Who did Georgia beat?
Georgia didn't. They had the bye.
Okay. So was that the only one?
Ooh,
that's terrible.
Wait a minute. That can't be right. The teams that got in were Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Ole Miss, Georgia. And they played.
Yeah.
A&M lost.
Yeah, A&M didn't win.
A&M got
They played
bounced.
Miami. Yeah.
Oh wow! Did they only beat Tulane?
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah. How about
Ew.
that? How about that?
Oh, y'all should be ashamed. That's gross. No, the grind of the SEC schedule got them. Whatever. What happened was everybody can pay players now, and you can't pay all. You can't get the best players anymore. League's dead. Move on.
I love it.
Arkansas should go to the Big 12.
Yeah, it'd be more fun, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm. It would be.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be fine with me. It doesn't matter.
Ryan and Prairie Grove says, let's be honest, this is a baseball conference.
I mean, top to bottom, it is the best baseball league in America.
Because it's the only conference that gives a damn.
Right.
It's
that's
the only.
That's why it's the best.
That's what I cannot get through to people. Like, most of the country does not care about college baseball.
Yeah, but
there is one league
care.
that does.
Yeah, but we care.
And only 15 of the teams in the league actually care. Missouri couldn't care less. They're not even trying.
Yeah.
Pastor Tanner says he's not ashamed. I'm totally thrilled with the results, minus Ole Miss winning any games at all.
Yeah. Well, it does make a this is all trial and error with this stuff. Obviously Notre Dame, Vanderbilt, somebody like that would have given you some better games in the opening round of this playoff.
Texas probably
Texas
would
is
have
another
given you
one.
a better,
Yeah, exactly.
better game than Tulane. Right. Tulane and James Madison didn't belong there. I don't think anybody will argue that.
But the thing they're going to have a tricky time navigating, probably because of lawsuits, is how do you ignore the group of 5, but not officially ignore the group of 5?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because you can't put any of these teams in there anymore.
But
if you say that, then you're probably open to get sued.
But that was what was so beautiful about the New Year's 6. Was that you could have your 4-team playoff, but you could put them in those games. They felt important.
No.
I just checked with Carl Ravitch. The SEC did go 500, 2-2 in the playoff.
That's good. That's good. And so far in basketball, the league is
they're 500 right now.
Very even league.
Very, very even.
I wish we could find that clip. That is one of the dumbest things that's ever been said on a broadcast in the history of time.
It wasn't great.
I
didn't even know where he was going with it. I guess that maybe is the thing that really kind of confused me about the whole thing was, where are you going with that?
Yeah.
I don't think we have it.
No, we've got the puppies thing, but we don't have the. Yeah, that's too bad. That was a fun clip. Man.
That was a wild day, but I think I've said this for a long time, and you just said it, last hour. The SEC was top-heavy during their run. It was Alabama, it was LSU, and then you sprinkled in a little bit of Florida. You sprinkled in a little bit of Auburn was in there. But
Auburn bought Cam Newton that one year, and they won the whole thing.
That's right.
It worked out.
And other than that, the 10 of the league's teams did nothing during that span.
Right.
So, you're patting yourself on the back for the accomplishments of Alabama, LSU, Auburn, and Florida.
Right.
The Big Ten was a mess. They have clearly got things going in the right direction now as a league. I think does anybody argue that Indiana isn't better than any team in the SEC? Anybody want to argue that point?
If you take out Alabama as thoroughly as you did,
even Georgia
you could
do
beat
that.
anybody in the league.
Absolutely, you could.
Yeah.
Anybody want to argue that Oregon isn't good enough to win the SEC at this point?
Well, if they had to play every week in and week out, if they had to play, they'd go 7-5.
The point is, you're only as strong as the bottom half of your league, which is really weak in the SEC. Notre Dame, BYU, all of these schools will be competitive in the SEC. I don't care what you say now. It is being borne out again and again and again. This is the third year of evidence that we have. The league's just not what it was.
Right.
The coaches aren't as good.
That's also true.
I think the coaches you had at the turn, like 2009 into the teens, the coaches you had were great.
Yep.
You had the best coaches in the country. You don't have that anymore. Right. Best coaches in the country reside in the Big Ten.
Yep. Yes.
Or at other schools. The SEC, give me an elite level coach.
Well, who's the best coach in the SEC?
Kirby.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like
that's not a great place to be.
That's not a great place to start.
It's not a great place to be.
Kirby is the best. That's your SEC champion. And Kirby Smart is the best coach you have in the league. Woof.
Kirby whined and cried about special teams, and then he went and did the same thing the following year when he figured out how to do it. He's a creep. I don't like him. I don't like him at all. It's certainly not Lane Kiffin. Lane Kiffin is not the best coach.
Arturo with an interesting point here. Since Tulane used to be in the SEC, did they count? That counts as an SEC.
Oh, well, there you go.
So now they didn't win anything.
SEC legend, Tulane.
Tulane. Yeah, I don't know. I think there's.
I love it.
I'm happy because no longer do we have this imbalance in college football. You have teams. Look, the Indiana story, as much as I hate Signetti, the Indiana story is fun simply because they come out of nowhere.
Right.
They've come from the bottom of the Big Ten, and now they are the preeminent
bottom
team
of the
Big Ten.
bottom.
Yeah.
The hind end.
And they're beating Ohio State. They're beating Michigan. They're beating all the regular teams. And they've given teams like Arkansas or teams in their league like Michigan State hope that you can go do this.
Right. Like that's the big thing that is being missed out on. And maybe it's not so much now that with the coaching change at Arkansas, but like this should be a very optimistic time if you are struggling in football, because look who's doing the big things. Indiana, who has one of the worst records all time in the history of the sport.
One of the worst.
One of the worst, right there at the bottom. Look what Ole Miss is. Ole Miss hasn't mattered in 60 years.
Yeah.
And look where they were in the semifinals. You see what Texas Tech is doing. So like if you can eliminate this legitimate NIL garbage and just go all in and find some way to go all in, you can be right there at the table. If you get the right quarterback and if you got the right coach, you could do it. Miami got the right quarterback. In the past, they didn't have the right quarterback.
Let me ask you this.
They got him now.
Do you think Texas Tech, I think, was proved to be a fraud? Do you think the Big 12 gets looked at differently now when this thing comes around next year, when if Texas Tech or whoever is undefeated again and races through that schedule? Because Arizona State did a bunch of favors for the Big 12.
Yeah.
They pushed Texas last year. They won it. They pushed Texas as far as you could possibly push them.
Texas Tech undoes some of the goodwill from Arizona State last year. Yeah, maybe.
And I know it's a year-to-year deal, but
nobody looks at it that way.
No, they don't. That's how Alabama
all carries
got in.
over.
You guys could bitch and moan about Notre Dame getting in on their name. You know who got in on their name? Alabama.
Exactly right.
Alabama got
Right.
in because of their name.
Right. Yep.
They are the person you should be angry with.
Right. They are the problem.
They lost 4 football games. Every third game they lost.
Yeah. Yeah.
They should not have been in that thing. No way, no how. But they got in because of things that happened under Nick Saban.
Yes. Yes. And?
That's it. The Honorable Bishop Reverend Dr. Pastor Brother Tanner says, are Notre Dame and Indiana rivals? No, last year in the playoff was the first time they played since 1991.
Yeah.
Now they just Notre Dame plays Big Ten teams. It's just not them.
Yeah, that just hasn't happened all that often. Yeah. I didn't realize Ole Miss and Miami hadn't played since like the 60s.
Yeah.
Or something like that, going into last night's
I
game.
think if you're into seeing different teams win, this year should be fun for you.
Well, this is going to be, like we've always heard this, right? Like this has always been a sports fan argument. Is, well, I'm tired of watching the same team win all the time.
Well, here you go.
I'm tired of it. Well, we're going to see because someone else is going to win it, and are the ratings going to still be as strong as they've been for football, or do they tank like that year George Mason went to the Final Four?
Yeah.
In
it was
VCU.
Fun. It was fun until the Elite Eight with George Mason.
Right. We're going to see in college football if people really want to see. And it's different because, obviously, it's still a Big Ten school with Indiana and Oregon. It's not, James Madison.
The worst nightmare is Oregon-Miami for if you're an ESPN exec.
I don't know.
I mean, nobody.
I feel like Oregon's a fairly decent-sized brand in that sport.
But they
much more than Indiana.
But nobody in the Midwest cares. Nobody. Miami only has fans when they're good. Like Miami fans show up when they're good. Where were you when the old Orange Bowl, or now Pro Player Stadium, where the hell we're calling it this week, when you have like 7,000 fans show up? Miami's only relevant when they're good. Other than that, they have no fans. Playing in the Orange Bowl is a little bit different.
Football is kind of ratings proof. Because, no matter who's in the game, 25 million people are going to watch. But we'll see. With a fairly large brand in Miami against, Oregon or Indiana, who is not a large brand in football. In basketball, it's decent. But we'll see how that all that'll be fascinating. And I'll tell you what, if the ratings tank, guess what? They're going to continue to manipulate it, where the bigger teams have a better shot of getting in there.
Yeah.
So you could get Miami and Texas in the title game instead of Miami and Oregon or Indiana or something like that. That's what they're going to do.
Yeah.
Or Miami and but of course you got to win the game. That's the thing. Like they can manipulate it all they want on the field. Like Georgia has to win if you're going to get that Georgia Miami semifinal. Well, okay, but Georgia had to win.
Yeah,
they didn't win.
They did.
They didn't win. So
and TV execs will tell you. I mean, it's fun to watch the George Masons of the world until they're on the biggest stage, and nobody watches.
Right. No, it's good for a weekend, and then you're like,
fun.
all right, let's let the grown-ups take over here, and we want to see Duke and Kentucky, or in the tournament we want to see UCLA and Gonzaga or something like that. That's what we want to see.
We want to see the name brands, and we want to see the sport played at its highest level.
Yeah.
Stories.
We don't want to
fun.
see VCU.
No.
No disrespect.
I love VCU.
No disrespect.
Rams are pretty good.
Are they?
Yeah, ram it.
Oh my god. Every time lately you say someone's pretty good, I look them up and they're like 9-8.
Yeah, I know.
You just say things.
I
sometimes.
do. Look, we've got 4 hours to fill around here.
I understand.
And sometimes you say something stupid and it takes off and you go on. It's too early for A10 talk.
VCU is 11-5.
There you go.
2-1 in the league.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
I love Atlantic 10 basketball. It's fun. It's a fun sport until Chris Collinsworth does the tournament, and then you can keep
Jax Collinsworth.
Yeah, whatever. I don't. Chris Collinsworth too. Keep all the Collinsworth. Austin is his younger brother. I don't like him either.
Okay. All right.
That guy couldn't cover his shadow. Ugh, awful.
He played for you.
Yeah.
Oh well. And now.
Yeah.
Now it's all so
Austin
clear.
Collinsworth. We got him. Boy, that was rough. His shadow was really elusive.
He couldn't guard a chair.
No, he couldn't
cover a chair.
No, could not. He was bad.
All right, we'll be back here in a minute on Football Friday, brought to you by Cassano's Pizza here on Ruscin and Zach. Well, you can keep up with all of this sporting activity on the Bet Saracen app. It is Arkansas's favorite sports betting app, and they got everything on there all weekend long. Arkansas, pro football, college football, pro basketball. It's all there on the Bet Saracen app. Just go to the App Store and download Bet Saracen, or head on over to betsaracen.com. That's App Store, and then you search Bet Saracen, or go to betsaracen.com.
This is Ruskin and Zach.
How do you think the recruits going to feel if there's a radio show that's just slamming our program?
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
It's a dandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, sacalé.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouse.
Some serious crappie.
Nice speck.
We got crappie.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite white perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
Tender love and care makes life worth living. Tender love and care, that's what I'll be given. Every day, every night to you.
They say if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But we put it inside burritos and tacos anyway. Crispy chicken from Taco Bell, a brand new classic.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge, and when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
Does your Razorback closet need an upgrade? The University of Arkansas Game Day Collection is what you're looking for, only at Roback.com. They've custom designed the best hoodies, polos, and Q-zips for your school. Go check out this and more at Roback.com, and don't forget to use our link for 20% off. Use code RUSH25 at checkout on Roback.com for 20% off your first order. That's RHOBACK.com. 20% off all hoodies, joggers, and more with Rush 25. Roback, where action meets comfort.
Get 20% off on your first order with the code RUSH25.
Why bet the playoffs anywhere else when MyBookie gives you everything you need to get paid? NFL playoffs are live, college football's down to the final teams, and the Super Bowl's just around the corner. This is peak betting season, and MyBookie is built for it. Same account, same wallet, sports, casino, reloads, live bets, everything you need in one place. Go to mybookie.ag now and use promo code HOGS and get your first bet covered up to $500. If it doesn't hit, use your get back bonus token and run it back. It's built a bankroll in January and ride it through the Super Bowl. Bet anything, anytime, anywhere. Only at MyBookie.
Dad, the driver looks dirty. Ew, yucky, Daddy.
Hey, don't worry, boys. That's what we do best. At My Dreams Mo Wash, we make homes, businesses, and even big industrial spaces shine like new.
So you can clean houses and big buildings?
That's right. Residential, commercial, or industrial. No job's too big or too small. Call My Dreams Mo Wash today at 479-763-5561 or visit mjmowash.com.
My Junior's Mobile Wash. One call cleans it all.
David Bowie got more fame with his #1 hit titled Fame. John Lennon co-wrote and sounded some of the high notes. The last line in the first verse sums it up. Fame puts you there where things are hollow. John 12:43 tells us that many people rejected Jesus because they loved the fame of people more than the praise of God. Is it any wonder you get more fame by rejecting the name of Jesus? I'm Pastor E from Woodland. Think about it.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the
1-800-731-4558 today to save $1,600 and receive a free shower package. That's 1-800-731-4558 for a free no-obligation consultation and to save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs. Safety never felt so good.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge, and when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
ESPN 99.5. The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Liv Moss. The most influential show in Arkansas. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Your news is brought to you by the Good Chair because I didn't have anywhere to sit. Get the Good Chair exclusively at the Stadium Shop. Stop by, tell Robert Errol Man that Joe Bonamassa sucks, and you want to be seated in this here Good Chair because we have basketball tomorrow, but we have football tonight.
The boss from Indiana wears a sweater on his back. He will grab a chair and part your hair if you give him any flack.
Everybody,
hey, Indiana, that team is one class act. Hey, those V-necks are gorgeous. Do they come in Angora?
The Arkansas men's basketball team on their way to Auburn for a meeting with the Tigers tomorrow. Auburn's 9-6, 0-2 in the league. Basketball Power Index says Auburn has a 63% chance to win the game. Tip time for this thing's 5 p.m. We're on the air at 4:30 with the Courtside Show. ESPN will have your television. Arkansas women's basketball team fell to 0-3 in SEC play. 93-58 lost to South Carolina last night. Arkansas is now 11-7 overall on the way to Knoxville to take on number 20 Tennessee on Sunday. Your Ruscin and Zach X polls brought to you by our good friends at Mach 1 Motorsports. Large inventory of new Indian and Triumph motorcycles, used bikes as well, parts, service gear. It's that time of year, folks. Get out there. BMW and Ducati coming soon. 1711 West Hudson Road in Rogers. As we know, most of these come from my personal experience. Have you recently participated in dangerous activities? 51% of you said yes. Do you need to get out of your comfort zone, or do people need to get out of your comfort zone? 83% of you say people need to get out of your comfort zone. And approximately how many single socks do you currently have in your sock drawer? 58% of you said more than zero. It's wrong. Those are your Ruscin and Zach Expos. Brought to you by our friends at Mach 1 Motorsports. Give them a call today, 633-8443.
There you go, everybody.
There it is.
Yes. 877-377-6963. Russell texted in on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline. Is grocery shopping dangerous? Yeah, if all those blue carts are in the way.
Oh, my God, those people are awful.
They'll take your Achilles out. They don't give a rip. No, they do not.
They do not care. These and frankly, let's start it. I'm as I get older, I'm starting to develop this thing where, like, let's address the core of the issue. And the core of the issue is the person too lazy to go to the store and get their food.
Okay.
Stop. Because that sends these people out into the world to mingle with people like myself who love nothing more than a good grocery store and no plan. Yeah. I enjoy a good grocery store with no plan. I love to get out there and just mingle and get out and look at. I looked at powdered sugar yesterday. Why? Because I had time on my hands.
You looked at.
I learned a lot about. I learned that there are different kinds of powdered sugar. I didn't know that.
That is so random.
It is, but I love a good grocery store. I pop my AirPods in and I just go.
Right.
So if you see me at the grocery store, don't stop me.
No, leave
especially
him alone.
if I got the AirPods in. I'm listening to something, probably the Crowject.
Don't visit with him in his natural habitat.
No. Absolutely not.
No.
My problem at the grocery store is when you're walking out of the store and you're behind someone, and as soon as they go through the door, they just stop.
Stop! Oh my God, what is with these people?
I want to take a baseball bat and catch a case.
Well, you got to buy one first on your way
there's
out.
that.
Yeah, I mean you can do that. But you ever experience this? Like as you're going out where the cameras are, guys, that's where the cameras are. Like if you want to wind up on Who Are You Wednesday, stop there.
I usually, when that happens, and it also happens a lot in the airport, when you're walking and then someone will stop in the middle of the thing.
Right.
I just say that is a bad place to stop.
Yeah,
that's a very bad place
right.
to stop. You know,
Also,
that is not a good idea.
We've got to look. I understand maybe taking your time in life and just sort of enjoying things, but there are times when you don't meander. Meandering through a grocery store that's not the time.
Yeah, but that's what you do.
Not me. No. When I put my list together, I attack it by how the grocery store is laid out.
You just said that your favorite thing is walking aimlessly through a grocery store.
But if I'm on a mission and I know what I'm going to get and I have my list, my list is put together from furthest to closest to the register.
You wear a shirt so we'll know if you're on a mission or if you're going to be wandering that particular day in the grocery store?
There's a different. I use a different gate when I'm on a mission.
How do we
my
supposed
gate
to
is
know?
much quicker.
How are we supposed to know?
And when I'm meandering, I'm picking things up. I read the back of some powdered sugar yesterday. It was awesome.
It's very exciting.
I learned some stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, they stop in the middle of everything.
Yeah.
It's just,
Gavin says Bill would buy a baseball bat, do a practice swing, then sell it.
Yeah,
that's probably
that
true.
might be accurate.
My wife hates going to the grocery store, so she does the delivery a lot. But I like going. And I after this past year, when I had to go find 2 cans of corn on Christmas Day at a gas station.
You had a bad experience.
Anytime we have a major family meal, like a holiday, give me a list and I'll go. Because I'll make sure we get what we need and no substitutes. That's the other thing these personal shoppers do is they just ad lib.
Yeah.
And they're like,
you can't willy-nilly this.
hash browns, that's the same as, that's also a potato, even though you ordered baked potatoes. These are not the same thing, you moron. Now stop it.
Here's some Ore-Ida fries.
That's right. Yeah,
That's not what I'm looking for.
Yeah, you ordered 4 Baker potatoes and you get a bag of Ore-Ida. That is not the same thing.
I do want to speak to somebody about what the training method is for some of these people, because the idea of just putting the cart in the middle of the aisle and having absolutely no spatial awareness that there are people in the aisle with you.
You know what I say we start doing? We start knocking them over.
I think we just push the cart out of the way.
And knock them over.
Right. What are they going to do?
Tip it over.
Right.
Tip over the cart.
There's one particular lady at my local mart, and she will park this cart. She's got one of those double-decker cart deals. Oh. She will just park that thing right in the middle.
And knock it over.
Last time I pushed it, I was told not to touch the cart.
No, trucker.
I was told.
Well, then let's get horns on the regular people carts.
Right, exactly.
We'll turn it into gridlock.
Right. She had blocked. She was in the aisle. She had pushed the cart where there was no room to go, and I stood there for like 5 seconds. Like I feel like that's a reasonable amount of time for you to see me and move your cart. She didn't, so I pushed the cart out of the way, and I was told, "Don't touch the cart."
But you should have said, "Well, move your ass." That's what you should have said.
I said something of that ilk.
Okay, good.
I did not say that.
But now hang on. If her purse was in the cart,
no.
Then
you can't.
These
are their
touch it.
secret shoppers. She's in the blue vest with the.
No, it was a worker cart.
Yeah, it was a worker
cart. Not a pedestrian cart.
Yeah, no. This was I wouldn't do that to a pedestrian. I'd say move.
Right.
But I tried to be respectful. I was within her line of sight. She saw me.
Listen, I'm an owner, so as far as I know, I own those blue carts.
Yeah, you do.
So I will move them
Yes,
out of the
you
way if I
do.
need to. By God, I will. I'm the boss. I'm a boss.
Yeah.
So I will move the blue carts.
It was.
Don't touch the blue
Yeah,
cart.
she told me, don't touch the cart.
Get out of the way.
Get out of the way.
Not that complicated, but they should only be allowed to do that between 1 a.m. and 5 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
That's when they should be allowed to do that.
We
Starting
also,
at 6, it's customers only.
BE's right on this. We also have to get together as a group and come up with who has the right of way. Because I always slow down as I'm coming out of the aisle and look both ways, because the people on the thoroughfares, they don't stop.
They don't stop.
They don't even look.
No, they don't.
They will run you over and then get upset with you if they hit you. Have you had a cart accident?
No,
where somebody bangs into you?
No, I have not had
I'm always also afraid that if somebody's behind me.
A lot of near misses, though. I had a lot of near misses.
I'm always afraid if somebody's behind me, their cart's going to hit me in the Achilles. Like I'm just deathly afraid that somebody's going to clip me in my Achilles from behind, and draw blood, and that would not. That's like my worst nightmare.
Well,
yeah. And the thing is, they put this out there and gave us no instructions.
No, they just
I know that
adapt or die.
I know at one point they were putting arrows down, like right side is
that was
this
kind of
that
helpful.
it was dumb though, because there was no rhyme or reason to it.
Right.
And if I enter a particular aisle, that means everybody had to start at the back and snake your way forward.
I would rather go back to the days of self-checkout. We lost self-checkout, but now we gained this. Where the blue carts are in the way.
They have self-checkout.
Well, some of them do.
But then
one of these stores got rid of it all.
Standing at the door wanting to see your receipt. I'm like, look, buddy, this is on you. Like, I never get, you're not required to do that, right?
I didn't know that.
No, yeah, no, you're not required. You can keep walking. I'm just like, yeah, I'm good. And I just walk out the door.
Well, I'm one of the honest ones. Trust me.
I
didn't
not
take
know
anything.
you could do that.
Yeah, no,
I'm going to start walking past
you just
them.
walk. Man, I'm good. Chris from Colorado works at one of the Walmarts in the online pickup division, and there's not a lot of training. And the truth is, for every one of the good workers, there's a bad one, and also an idiot. Yeah, no, I think 1 out of 3 is good, but I've not come in contact with the good one yet.
Yeah,
they're awful.
Well,
yeah, Jacob in Fort Smith is right. Aisle rage. That's what I have.
And remember, 25 years ago, we were supposed to be able to just put stuff in our cart and leave. And then the computers would scan it all when we left. How's that working out?
It's not working out at all.
How's that working out? They've been trying to do that for 25 years.
Do you trust these people to drop, do the drone delivery for you? No.
I thought they got rid of that. Did they get rid of that? I don't know. They don't have
they've
it.
got that big airport up in Pea Ridge.
Oh, yeah. I don't know
the
about
big drone airport.
They had it in Rogers when I was up there, and then they got rid of it. And this thing was unbelievable. They had like a tower. They had like a weather station on the tower. Like they were and then the thing about the drone thing that made no sense to me was, okay, you take off and you had to drive the drone to the neighborhood.
Right.
And then deploy
fly
the drone.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Well, just drive the groceries to the door.
They've got that big alien landing pad up in Pea Ridge now that they deliver to like Benton County. But how far can a drone go?
No.
That's my question.
No.
This hasn't made my life any better. Like
No.
the self-checkout, cool. I mean, that does go a little bit quicker, and then there's no awkward conversation. But the guy at the door, and I mean, he's picking out the people that he wants to annoy.
Right. Well, the shady-looking people.
Yeah, I mean, people like me.
Yeah.
And and he's doing this thing now. Like I run into the same guy because I shop at the same time. He like steps in front of my cart, and then I just drive around him and go, "No, man, I'm good." I mean, he tries to cut me off
again.
Yeah, I don't know. Remember when what's his name? Not Ron Burgundy. Gary Cole stepped in front of Peter Livingston.
Yeah,
and he just went right around. That's what I do. I'm like, I'm good.
Peter,
Yeah.
what is happening? Well, yeah. Well, we finally got rid of and I know they still have some of the self-checkout, but it's not like all that they have anymore. And
No, they have people now, but
one of the stores got rid of it altogether.
Really?
But now we've gotten these blue carts in the way all the time.
They've got to go.
So it's not a
there
great
should
trade.
be a designated time for pickup.
1 to 5 a.m. They should be. They should have the run of the store.
Well, 100%. Yes.
Because here's what they do. All right, they have those hours in the morning where they don't blare all the music and have all the screens going.
Right.
It's quiet in there. But the problem is that's when all the blue carts are in there.
Hey.
So they're in the way in the quiet time.
And I don't want to disparage this place because I actually like it, but who decided it was a smart idea to put a coffee shop inside a Walmart?
I don't know.
Like, I mean,
Same people that decided to put a McDonald's in there 30 years ago.
And like, I'm just trying to get my Red Bulls and my Alanis and get out the door. A bunch of kids in there making a bunch of noise. Like that used to be a peaceful place. A place for rest.
Are coffee shops loud now?
That one is.
Oh.
Oh,
it
my
used to be
gosh.
like chill. Like you could go in there and there's maybe
no,
some soft
no,
music
no,
going. You
no.
could study or whatever.
No. This
now
is,
it's all.
no.
See, I don't do the
no,
coffee.
the Soul
so I didn't
Patch
know.
crew lost their rights to that. So
the beatniks.
You had one of those.
I didn't have a Soul Patch.
You
no.
lied.
I had a goatee. The summer before I started college, but I didn't have a Soul Patch.
Yeah, and Russell's right. They used to be 24/7. So like I would go at like 2:00 in the morning. That's where I had that incident with my priest.
At the prophylactic counter.
Yeah. Busy night, huh? Yeah, that was.
I
fun.
can't feel good.
Nah, that was really bad. that was not a great day.
How that goes.
I used to go like late at night, but now I think the proper time to go is like 7 a.m. on Sunday morning. That's
You know
when
what's
you go.
gonna you know what's gonna happen one day. One day, the blue carts people are gonna be replaced by robots.
Yeah, great.
And the robot will have like one button on it. I'm just gonna hit the button, whatever that
Yeah.
is. It'll shut
I'm
it
gonna hit
down,
the power down
self-destruct, whatever. I'm just gonna hit the button.
Well, they've already got the thing that cleans the floor.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
weird.
they send that thing out.
That's
That
weird
beeps
too.
at you.
Yeah,
It's
that
like the
thing's
thing
weird.
in the Death Star. Remember the little car that drove around?
Right, yeah.
That's what it's like. And it used to be a person, but now it's a robot.
Yeah. Why does that floor need to be cleaned
At noon on a Tuesday.
every day?
Yeah.
Who's eating off this floor?
Exactly.
What do we need this floor clean?
But sometimes there can be too much tech.
If there hasn't been a spill in the last 48 hours, you're good. You don't need to clean the floor today.
And you know what else is fun is the shop, like the shoppers. I asked one of them one time where something was. They didn't know.
Yeah,
Like they have no idea what they're doing.
They are not helpful
Not
in any way,
at
shape, or
all.
form. They're in the way, and if you ask them, hey, where can I find, chili pepper flakes? They're like, I don't know.
I don't know. 99%.
It's not on my list. I don't know.
99% of the employees are great. I had a guy helping me at Christmas find something. He was terrific. Walked me to a different section. Ask one of these blue cart people something. They curse at you. They're awful.
Yeah. And speaking of being unhelpful, God forbid you have to go into one of those giant big box hardware stores.
Oh!
You could wander around in there for 7 hours and no one will talk to you. No one will look at you.
I know I ain't
that
going
works
to.
there.
I know which one I ain't going to.
Well, I know the one you're not going to either. I mean, there's so many people in there just walking around, not helping at all.
Not at all. They're just
amazing.
walking around. They're just punching the clock.
Well, all right. Rant over. It was very Signetti-like rant that we had there. That's what that was. I guess. I don't know. All right.
It's just, and I got to go there this weekend. Now I'm all amped up.
I got one thing on the list right now.
What do you got?
So I'm good.
I got to replenish. I haven't gone shopping in 2 weeks. I got to do my laundry.
Well, it's a problem for
I'm
you.
wearing
I went last weekend with the replenishment, so I'm good.
Okay.
I think
I'm wearing
good.
other people's clothes now. It's really getting.
Although I'm always
and she's here, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
I'm always one text away from, hey, can you go pick up this, that, and the other thing? So I gotta, I'm not. Right now, there's no store visit plan, but there could be.
6 pound, 8 ounce baby Jesus.
What?
Thank you for not letting me be one text away from go pick up this, go get this. I'm mad about this. Thank you.
The latest craving is cereal, by the way. If anybody wants to keep score with this stuff.
Okay, now here.
I got home and there are 3
All right.
new boxes of cereal.
We've got time. We got like 90 seconds. You need to keep an eye. That's normal. That's perfectly normal.
Yeah.
It's
But
when
there's cereals like Cocoa
That's fine.
Crisp.
That's
No,
fine.
no,
That's
no.
perfectly
Cocoa
fine.
Pebbles.
Yeah.
Normal Cheerios.
It's
why
when-
you would not get Honey Nut Cheerios.
Derek,
whatever,
it's when you're
but-
sitting there watching Jeopardy one night, and she goes, "You know what I really want? Pickles." That's when you got to alarms need to start going off. That okay, we're making a change here. Things are about to get a little
Dill
bit
or
bumpy.
gherkin?
Now you need to start asking questions. I got screamed at one time because I got the wrong kind of peanut butter. Screamed at.
Well,
for the wrong kind of peanut butter.
I can see that. Your attention to detail on such things.
Because I don't care.
Right, exactly.
I don't
Well,
care.
That's exactly the problem. I do care.
I
so
don't care.
I'm going to get the right stuff.
Peanut butter is peanut butter.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it is
I'm not getting the stuff with gravel in it. I'm not doing that.
No, there is some terrible peanut butter. Have you ever had Peter Pan?
Yes, it's fine. I love peanut butter.
garbage.
No.
Garbage.
No.
Denver Bill ain't eating Peter Pan. I'll tell you that much right now. He ain't eating that crap. Not happening. Not happening. All right. Football Friday brought to you by Gasano's Pizza here on Ruscin and Zach. They got the happy hour going right now from 3 to 7. $1 off drafts, wine, and well drinks, and all that stuff. Happiest hour from 5 to 6 with the $1.50 short domestics. Don't forget about the $15 domestic buckets all day, every day at Gasano's. We will get our Fade Bill pick coming up at 4 o'clock here today on Ruscin and Zach, so stick around for that. Hey, the weather's going to be crummy again soon, and you still want to play golf? I have the answer for you. Cart Pass Social. Northwest Arkansas's #1 destination for indoor golf. Have your party there. Have your family event there, corporate gathering, whatever it is, they can have that. You can have that at Cart Pass Social. Just talk to Nate or Christian for all the details on that. If you just want to play, you can go out there and do that also at Cart Pass Social. They've got a league going on right now, but another league, the spring league, is starting up at the end of February. So maybe you want to get involved in the next league. That'll be coming up end of February. You can get all the schedule of everything online. A BYOB establishment at Cart Path Social in Lowell. 122 Grant Place across from Atwood's. CartPathSocial.com has all the info you need on booking a online, get a reservation, league, all that stuff. CartPathSocial.com, CartPathSocial.com.
Your newest bad habit continues next. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app. All guests join us on the Lewis Automotive Hotline, serving Northwest Arkansas for over 80 years. Since 1946, no pressure, no hassle, just tradition. The celebration starts now.
Fumbled by a flood, blindsided by a fire, tackled by mold? Don't sweat it. Call the pros at Rainbow Restoration. From water damage and fire and smoke restoration to mold remediation and odor removal, they've got your back. One call takes care of it all for all of Northwest Arkansas. They clean up the mess and build it back better than it was before. Call 479-900-9392 now. That's 479-900-9392. Rainbow Restoration. We restore, you recover.
Your home and auto are some of your largest assets to protect. Take the time to make sure you have the best protection for them with Biddle Armstrong Insurance. Biddle Armstrong Insurance is a leading independent insurance agency in Fayetteville, serving all of Northwest Arkansas. Biddle Armstrong shops your home, auto, and all lines of personal insurance with many of the leading insurance companies in the nation. They work to provide you with appropriate coverages, competitive rates, and excellent local customer service. Call Biddle Armstrong today, 443-0808.
Start the year moving, not hurting. If joint pain is holding you back, listen up. There's a way to get real relief without surgery, without downtime, and without putting your life on pause. QC Kinetics delivers regenerative treatments that actually help your body repair the areas that are causing you pain. Those achy knees, hips, shoulders, back, wherever it hurts. These treatments happen right here in the office, and you go about your day. Simple procedures that can deliver big, life-changing results. Skip the 3 to 6 months of recovery. Imagine this instead. You're moving better, stronger, planning the year you actually want, all because you took care of the pain the smart way. Game-changing regenerative treatment from QC Kinetics. January is supposed to be your clean slate. Stop managing the pain and start solving it with QC Kinetics. Call now for your free consultation. 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. One more time, 479-999-1234 for QC Kinetics.
Before you go play, swing by Golf USA in Fayetteville and check out the latest offerings from the biggest names in golf. At Golf USA, they're honored to be included for the 5th time to Golf Digest Top Fitters list for 2024, in addition to making Ping and Callaway's lists. And at Golf USA, they are always expanding their expertise and their offerings. Check them out in the Office Depot Hobby Lobby Shopping Center on North College in Fayetteville. Golf USA, we're as golf as it gets.
Discover the ultimate adventure at the Northwest Arkansas Boat and Outdoor Expo, January 8th through the 11th at the Rogers Convention Center. Check out a vast array of boats by the finest boat dealers in the area. Learn from experts, test out the latest equipment, and gain insight that will take your adventures to new heights. This show is the perfect place to see all the boat brands and compare. The Northwest Arkansas Boat and Outdoor Expo, January 8th through the 11th at the Rogers Convention Center, where your next adventure begins.
All right, you're all set with a coat and scarf. Bundling up?
Yeah, it's freezing out there.
Want to bundle up some wins?
Wins?
It's the $5 bundle from the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery. It's Powerball with Power Play, Lotto, and a free Natural State Jackpot ticket, all for just $5.
Wait. 3 chances for 3 jackpots for $5? Bundle me up.
Ask for the $5 bundle today. Must be 18 or older to play. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. They have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. Absolute Janitorial Service cleans multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and so much more. Call Absolute Janitorial Service today for a free quote at 866-WITH-AJS. That's 866-948-4257. See what an absolute difference they can make for your business.
The weather is brought to you by the Springdale Public Schools.
Hi everyone, I'm 4029 meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast. Sunny to partly cloudy skies today in Northwest Arkansas. It's going to be slightly cooler through the afternoon with a high close to 60 degrees. Tonight with cloudy skies, we've got a very slight chance of a shower as lows slip into the mid-30s. Tomorrow for Saturday, expect sunshine. It's going to be windy with a high of only 48. Hope you can have a great weekend. I'm meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast, only on 4029.
Real learning happens when you feel challenged and supported. In Springdale, we don't just follow the standards, we set them. From college-bound academics to world-class athletics and performing arts to career readiness. Our pathways are personalized to your child's future. We are a community that shares your values in schools that know your name. Reserve your seat today in the Springdale Public Schools.
ESPN 99.5. It's not a sports show. It's Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
The Ruscin and Zach show has been streamed in 160 countries, 50 states, 2 territories, 1 chain of unincorporated islands. Yesterday, we were streamed in the town of Clausewitz, Germany. I looked up Clausewitz. It means toilet sweat. You want to stream it too? It's hitthatline.com.
Our people. Right?
You want to stream it too? It's hitthatline.com. You got one of them Google Play, Alexa things. Say, hey, play ESPN Northwest Arkansas. We'll send Bill over to set it up. Or you can get us on the now running like a North Korean car, the Hit That Line Now app.
Okay, I have a lot of things I want to accomplish in an hour and 13 minutes.
Okay.
I want to hear about. I want everyone to hear about your brush with masculinity today.
Listen, I want to
talk about that.
The most masculine day of my life today.
About wearing girls' socks.
I'm also having the least masculine day
right.
I've ever had today.
Right.
And what car came to the rescue?
I don't know.
You came in and said...
All I asked was for a socket wrench, which I'll tell... Bill's taking credit for something he's not taking credit for. I went home and did it.
Wait a minute. He's taking credit for something he's not taking credit for?
Well, he's taking credit for something he didn't do.
Okay, all right.
He was my test balloon. I just needed to see if I could tear the thing apart.
Okay,
and it turned out I could.
All right.
He asked for Subaru help. Those were his exact words.
No, that's inaccurate.
All right, we have a game of someone's not telling the truth here
Yeah,
on Ruscin and
I
Zach.
said-
My favorite game to play when 2 people have conflicting versions of a story. This is my favorite game.
What's more likely?
What?
I said, hey, do you have a socket in your toolkit in your car, or I need Subaru help? Which one do you think is more likely?
I don't think you would reference the make of the
Not
car.
a chance.
I don't think you
Not
would.
100%
a chance.
did.
Not a chance.
You said, "Do you have tools in? Do you have
that's
a
what I said.
socket
Do you have
wrench
tools in your car?"
Subaru? No. You threw the name out there.
All right.
Subaru.
Anyway,
harder to defend you now.
I took stuff apart.
I mean, you're wearing girls' socks
excuse me,
after all.
I disassembled.
Yeah, you did. yeah.
I conversed with a person at an auto parts supplier.
Oh, look at you.
I knew my make and model number.
Yeah, and now you have a bolt that you don't know what it goes to, and your front end may fall off in a half hour.
Yeah, but for the moment, it's all back in the engine.
I was watching this. So the new season of The Pit is on HBO Max. This
Baron the
no, just The Pit with Noah Wiley. They are in an ER, and every episode is an hour in real time at this ER in Pittsburgh. It's a phenomenal show. And I've decided that I learned something about myself today in regards to The Pit. I can watch them bust open somebody's chest cavity all day long. Doesn't bother me. And sure enough, the first guy out there, they got him ripped open. They're moving, stuff around in there. But then a nun came in with like a gunked up eye.
Yeah, I can't do
I
that.
can't watch that.
Can't watch
Anything
that,
with
no.
the eye, I can't do. I looked away. I'm like, oh, I can't look at that.
Is everybody standard?
Can't look
Like
at
when
that.
they open your chest cavities? I mean, is it like is it a Ford Taurus across the board? Like everything's the same.
Usually,
Okay,
yes.
all right.
I think all the parts are pretty much the same when you bust open somebody's leg injuries.
Yeah.
Arm injuries.
Stuff sticking out of stuff.
Yeah, but when they started, they put that cotton swab on that nun's eye. I'm like, oh no, I'm not doing that.
Mr.
I don't know
Pitt,
why that didn't why that bothers me.
Mr. Pitt wants to know if I put a bra on my car, like an '89 Beretta.
Oh my
No.
God,
No.
the people who put bras on
No.
their cars.
No.
Oh,
All right,
man.
so
You need to be disemboweled with a wooden cooking spoon if you do that.
All right, I get 2 minutes. A headlamp went out on my car, and I called my dealership, and they wanted to charge me like 4 times what it should have cost. So I'm like, I'm not doing this. I did some YouTube searching, watched a video, figured out that if all I had to do was take the air intake off of my car, and then the headlamp is in a tube. I have to kind of reach in, pop the light bulb, and pull it out, replace the light bulb. Not that big a deal, I thought. So I take the air intake off, which was relatively simple. I asked Bill this morning if I could borrow a socket wrench. I did it. I moved it around. Cool, can do it. Took it home. Took the air intake off. Now, it's 4 pieces. I had to take all of it off. And I laid it down exactly as it would appear in the engine behind me.
Uh-huh.
So I went in, I got the light bulb, and then I realized this is stupid. I should have gone to the parts store first, because now I've got to put it back together to get to the parts store. But I have the light bulb. I have a conversation with my local auto parts mechanic. We're on a first-name basis now. I'm feeling very manly at this point. I have grease all over the front of me.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I look like Fonzarelli, Arthur Fonzarelli. I look like the Fonz. I've got grease all over. My hands are dirty. I did not wash my hands when I went to O'Reilly Auto Parts. I left them dirty to show people that I was doing this. I had grease on my arms. I had all kinds of stuff all over me. So I get back, and I pop the light. And again, I'm changing a headlamp. I know that, but I took parts off my automobile. I put the light bulb back in, popped it back in, tested it, worked great. Then put the air intake back in. Somewhere along the line, I forgot to put a bolt back in. And I don't know where it is because I heard it when I started the car go ting, 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 ting. And then I looked under the car, and there was the bolt. So somewhere in my car, there is a bolt missing. And I don't know what it's to. I went back, I checked. Everything looked great. I did look at myself in the mirror and go, look at you. Look at you. Yep. Yeah, right? I got I got dirt on me. I was feeling very, very manly. Then I went to go put my clothes back on. I had to change my jeans because I had grease all over them because I was being very manly. And I realized at that point that I hadn't done laundry in like a week and a half, and I didn't have any white socks.
Right.
So I'm like, well, I could either go black socks with the shoes that I'm wearing, which obviously wouldn't work. I mean,
you look like an elderly man wearing white shoes with black socks.
Exactly. So I said, well, I can't call a buddy and say, hey, dude, can I borrow a pair of socks? That'd be weird, right? So who's got the biggest foot that I know? Mackenzie. That's right. So I'm now wearing my daughter's socks because I didn't have a pair ready for me.
They fit?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they're nice. Reeboks. Really, really nice.
Yeah. Did she pay for those socks?
No.
Okay, so everything you're wearing is free again.
That is correct.
Here we go.
Yeah. Here we go. Chris in Fayetteville says, if you provide the bulb, Jiffy Lube will change it for free. That's not the point. The point is I did it.
Yeah, y'all got to give him this one.
I disassembled an air intake and then reassembled it, and it works.
Isn't that what they did to Belding's car?
Yes.
Okay,
it's exactly what they did. And if I had wanted to go one step further, there is a metal bar that runs the width of my car, some sort of suspension piece. I could have taken that off. It's a couple of bolts. Probably wouldn't have gotten the bolts back on, but I could have taken that out and made the job even easier. But I did it. None of y'all did it today.
Okay.
Feeling very manly today. I did heavy automotive work
You don't think
today.
anybody in this audience changed the light bulb or their oil on their car today?
No.
I bet somebody did.
No.
Somebody did somewhere, right?
I had a good day today. Heavy auto work today. Me.
Good for you. And we'll be back here on ESPN Arkansas.
Begging me to stop saying socket wrench. That's what it was.
Sock it to me. Okay. The Hunting Legacy presents the Archery Competition and Outdoor Expo coming up January 17th and 18th. Creekside Community Center in Harrison. There's a kids' big buck contest, ages 6 to 15. Bullseye tournament for schools. 3D target shoot competition, age 9 to adult. Guest speakers on various hunting and outdoor topics. Here's the deal, all right? 17th and the 18th, $5 gate fee. Kids are free. Something to do for the whole family at the Creekside Community Center in Harrison, January 17th and 18th. Sponsored by Valley Springs School and the City of Harrison. Don't miss it.
Hello, I'm Chip Scarborough in the 4029 newsroom. The Alliance for Immigrant Respect and Education is set to host a vigil in Springdale this evening. Organizers say it's to remember what they are calling victims of ISIS violence and to stand in solidarity with the immigrant community. It's taking place on the corner of Emma Avenue and Thompson Street from 6 to 8 p.m. Coverage on 4029 News. Well, outside, temperatures are topping out right around 60 degrees in many spots as we close out the week. Chief Meteorologist Darby Bybee says cooler air will move in for the weekend. The updated timeline and how long it sticks around before warmer air returns. That's tonight on 4029 News. And the number 15 Hardwood Hogs are gearing up for a weekend of SEC road play, taking on the Auburn Tigers on Saturday at 5 o'clock. The Hogs will return home for an SEC matchup against South Carolina Wednesday night. I'm Chip Scarborough with this live local late-breaking update.
2026 is looking bright at Rath Mitsubishi. Drive away in a new Outlander with a 10-year warranty, 0% financing available, and more standard options than the competition. Or check out one of our road-ready certified pre-owned cars, reconditioned and backed by a comprehensive warranty. With our award-winning customer service, non-commissioned sales team, and painless pricing, we make getting a great deal easy so you can focus on more important things, like that new gym membership, quitting smoking, or that other thing. Venture off the beaten path at Rath Mitsubishi. Don Tyson and 71B Springdale, rathmitsubishi.com.
Hey y'all, it's Melinda with Fantasy Sports Cuts. Happy New Year! Ring in the new year with a new do. Let Fantasy Sports Cuts update your style and we'll get your hair on point. If you know my buddy Zach, then you know he has a face for radio. But thanks to Fantasy Sports Cuts, his hair is ready for prime time. Come in and let us get you ready for the new year. We'll greet you with a smile and a cold one every time. And there's lots of games and TV for your enjoyment. Fantasy Sports Cuts, Fayetteville's hair joint for men, located at Mission and Crossover in the Harp Shopping Center.
APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group has immediate openings in the Northwest Arkansas area. If you're a licensed CDL driver, heavy equipment operator, electrician, diesel mechanic, have paving or concrete labor experience, or experience in a quarry, apply today at jobs.crh.com. APAC offers top pay, a sign-on bonus, benefits including insurance, retirement, and profit sharing. Apply online today at jobs.crh.com. APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group is an equal opportunity employer.
The area's favorite premier gaming destination is starting 2026 with plenty of cash and gold rewards prizes, with over $1 million in total cash and gold rewards for your winning pleasure. Fridays in January, 6 to 10 p.m. Play for your chance to win your share of $75,000. Beat the winter humdrum. Stay and play at Indigo Sky Casino. Beautiful hotel suites, delicious chef-created entrees, live weekend entertainment. Indigo Sky Casino, Highway 60 west of Seneca, Missouri. IndigoSkyCasino.com.
Contractors, you know the right equipment makes all the difference. That's why you choose LG HVAC systems. Innovative, efficient, and built to perform. And at J&B Supply, we're more than just a supplier. Since 1968, our family-owned business has provided HVAC and plumbing pros with the products, expert service, and hands-on training to get the job done right. Check out the buzz around LG's new game-changing equipment today. For over 50 years, HVAC and plumbing pros have trusted J&B Supply in Fort Smith, Springdale, and Bentonville. J&B Supply, where the professionals go.
My name is Whitney Allen. I am a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought in a million years we'd have to use life insurance. The unexpected happened. With Ethos, it is so fast and easy. It's 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage, no medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage through Ethos.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ETHOS.com/game.
Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Progressive presents the Passionate Sports Fan Checklist. Signed jersey of your favorite bench warmer? Check. 14 bobbleheads that look nothing like the players they're emulating? Check. Twin TVs so you can watch the game on 2 different networks simultaneously? Check. Life-size wall sticker of your favorite player that routinely freaks you out at night? Check. A second life-size wall sticker so after the first one freaks you out, you see the second and you're like, oh right, the wall stickers. Check and mate. Bundle your renters and auto insurance with Progressive and save on protection for the things on your checklist. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and third-party insurers not available in all states or situations covered subject to policy terms.
You know what's underrated? Having choices. Like, imagine not being able to choose your deluxe cravings box at Taco Bell. Imagine you couldn't get a box of classics for $5, or faves for $7, or a lavish feast for $9. Now with cheesy dipping burritos and creamy garlic sauce. Good thing all those choices are like, actually real. So instead, imagine which you're gonna get. Choose your Lux Cravings box at Taco Bell today. At participating Taco Bell stores for a limited time only while supplies last. Price and participation varies. Drinks excludes freezes. Tax extra.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville. This is ESPN Arkansas. Broadcasting from the Crane Automotive Team Studio, the most honest show in the history of Arkansas Talk Radio.
Baby, you are so talented, and they are so dumb.
Derek Ruskin.
It's a big club, and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club.
Zach Arns.
Notre Dame, our mother.
and Denver Bill.
This one's for John.
Setting the standard for talk radio in the state of Arkansas.
The problem we're trying to solve is that there are rich teams and there are poor teams. Then there's 50 feet of crap. And then there's us.
This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Sometimes when you win, you really lose. And sometimes when you lose, you really win. And sometimes when you win or lose, you actually tie.
Like it or not, another hour of Ruscin and Zach
It's not that I'm lazy. It's that I just don't care.
starts right now.
All right, I love the history. We've got a great NFL anniversary today.
Oh, we do? Okay.
Yes.
What do you got?
21 years ago today, Randy Moss pretended to moon the crowd
yes.
at Green Bay.
Joe Buck called it disgusting.
Causing a pearl-clutching Joe Buck to call it a disgusting act.
Yeah.
Noting he did not actually pull his pants down.
No.
He just pretended to.
He rubbed his hind end on the goalposts. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I mean, who
a
cares?
total overreaction.
Yeah, on Joe Buck's part.
He said that was disgusting.
It was.
And it's unfortunate we had it on our air live.
Yeah.
Well, you want to hit the dump button on the guy fake mooning the crowd?
I think in recent years, Joe Buck has seen worse. So
yes, of course.
So I just hope he holds that level of contempt for every action that goes on.
What a great moment in league history.
I'm taking a lot of abuse here on the text line for my
The
man.
Lewis
I will not
Automotive
let
Group
you
hotline.
steal my shine. I'm going to go Ole Miss on this. You are not stealing my shine on this. These are the same people that didn't, as Derek pointed out very accurately, that didn't give me a correct tire iron to get my tires off because
fair,
apparently the lug nuts on my car are some sort of metric thing, and I have to go to them to get my tires taken off.
It's entrapment.
Yeah, it really is.
It's a rigged
I
system.
am fighting the man.
Yeah.
And apparently the bar thingy is called a sway bar.
Okay.
So I learned that today.
The old sway
I'm
bar.
going to take the car apart just for fun.
Right. We're gonna do Fade Bill here in a second.
Okay.
But I have a baseball question for you. You're the baseball guy.
Now, is it Major League Baseball?
Yes.
Okay.
I know that yesterday the regional sports model as we know it collapsed. It's over.
Right.
There is no fill in the blank Midwest. It's gone. It's over. So what does this mean? Am I going to be able to pay $12 and watch all the Cardinal games on the app this year?
Well,
or
okay.
how is that going to
so
work?
this is actually really interesting because I get the MLB package and all that stuff, and if they go the route I think they're going, which is they're going to pull as many of these into their fold as possible and sell it as one network. Major League Baseball controls it, keeps all the revenue. I think this is a brilliant idea, by the way. If they do that, I think you could see blackout restrictions lifted because last year when it was at the Padres, I forget who lost mid-season. Maybe it was the Diamondbacks, somebody. Their thing went away and Major League Baseball pulled it back in. Well, all of a sudden the blackout rules got lifted, and Major League Baseball controlled all of it. So when they played the Cardinals, I'm sitting there watching the Cardinals.
Okay.
I don't have to go through back channels to figure this out. I think if they did this. This could be, and then, you sell the rights to your local markets. They stream the games. They control everything. They do it like it's a syndicated entity where they give, the TV network so many avails. It takes pressure off of them. Major League Baseball keeps it. Oh, we could be in for a treat.
You know what the worst thing that could happen would be if they let ESPN start getting in charge of this stuff.
Yeah, no, that would.
And all the games are on the ESPN app somewhere, like the 40,000 college basketball games are that they produce every year. Because the quality is going to be crap.
Now, you and I both agree that the Major League Baseball app is the most user-functional app, and especially if you like minor league baseball as well, you can watch your favorite team's minor league thing. They've got the plan. They just can't bleep this up now.
And this is in the weeds, and most people won't notice this, but as they've taken over some of these operations. Like, the quality of the broadcast is still very good.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't cut corners. They don't get rid of, the Exmo camera or, they don't have fewer cameras than they would. They're not shooting it with 3. They still have the number, whatever, 8, 10, whatever it is. They don't drop off in the quality. If ESPN becomes the streamer of local Major League Baseball, the quality is going to go directly into the toilet.
Another avenue,
just like SEC basketball has on the SEC network.
Avenue that they went last year was with Roku. And I thought their Roku broadcasts were brilliant, where they would have the home team play-by-play guy and the visiting
visitor
team
analyst. Yeah, that's good.
That was really, I mean, they did it for Sunday. It was a Sunday 11 a.m. game. But you can't put this behind a paywall now. Like, if leave it on the Major League Baseball Network. Buy that. Don't stick it, like you said, on ESPN, where ESPN's got control of everything because they will screw it up.
Absolutely.
And they will take 10 steps backwards.
But
all
how
the
much
gains they've made will be
But
gone.
how much longer can Major League Baseball afford to produce 160 games a year in 20 markets? Like, it's expensive.
It does, but if let's say, and I'm speaking in a vacuum here, but let's say, I mean, you create a broadcast team, I guess a proper number of broadcast teams plus teams. How many games a night do you have? And they just kind of and you've got it paired up where you're following 1 or 2 or 3 teams a year. They can cut costs that way. The broadcasts are not expensive to produce anymore. You can do it. I mean, high schools put together pretty good broadcasts with students. You get a couple of professionals in here. You get people who know what they're doing. You can downgrade the cost. You don't need at a Major League Baseball game. You don't need a Pirates and Florida Marlins broadcast crew.
Right.
You need one.
You need one.
You need
camera
one crew.
one production
Right.
crew. Right. And
you
then
can
then
cut costs
different
that way.
announcers.
Exactly.
Right.
And you move people in and out. They have
Well, that may be the way it goes.
They have a chance. If they're smart about this, they have a chance to take a major leap forward for sports that produce multiple, like hundreds of games a year.
So you're telling me that this year, if I give them $12 a month, I'll be able to watch Cardinal games no matter where the Cardinals
I think
are.
we're heading in that direction.
Okay, all right.
I don't know if it's going to be this year because I think they're still trying to get their arms around it. And there are entities, the Red Sox.
Well, they have.
Nesson's never going to.
Yeah,
give
right.
Give
like
that
in
up.
the Northeast, you've got Nesson, yes,
all of those.
SNY. Like they're that's.
But for
different.
the the Marlins or the Diamondbacks,
all
or
the
Rockies
FanDuels went away yesterday.
Yeah.
All the FanDuel sports channels died yesterday because they didn't make their payments, and so they're gone.
Yeah, Big Mike says I can watch my crappy A's on Roku. You say maybe.
Yeah,
You
maybe.
may have to buy the Major League Baseball package to do it.
But you can also buy one team. You don't have to buy the whole league.
Exactly.
They have flexibility on that, which I like.
They've got to work on their blackout rules because it is it's archaic. It's very 90s, back when you had regional sports networks.
Well, yeah.
And the NBA has taken a major step forward.
I never understood why a game was blacked out. Why a Houston game was blacked out in Arkansas.
I can
I'm
tell you,
not going 12
but
hours
it's
to the
not,
game.
It's not about that. It's about driving you to your local cable companies who carry the games in your area. So if we have a cable company here that carries the Astros, they don't want to compete with that. So it's not about getting to a game. It's about where the team is broadcast.
See, I thought it was about tickets.
Nope, it's about that's why we lose the Royals, the Cardinals, the Astros, the Spurs,
the
the
Rangers,
Mavericks,
yeah,
because they're all broadcast
Well,
here.
and the Thunder get blacked out here all the
Thunder
time.
get blacked out here.
Yeah.
Because they're available on one.
And they want you to go to cable.
Yeah,
right.
and they want you to go to the cable entity that carries it. I think we're no longer getting blacked out by the Grizzlies.
No, right.
Or I don't think we're getting blacked out by the Mavs anymore either. I think Oklahoma City is the one that is.
When
that
I
they
had
can't
cable, you could watch the Mavs and the Thunder, and that was you couldn't get the Spurs up here. You couldn't get the Rockets, unless the Mavericks played them, obviously, or the Thunder played them. You couldn't get the Grizzlies.
I'm 99% sure the only NBA team that gets blacked out, and I'll have to check my NBA League Pass, but I believe it's the Thunder. And the Thunder, thankfully, being the world champions, they're on Peacock most of the time, so we get them. We sort of skirt around that issue.
Right.
But that's the reason that we, here in flyover country, we lose so many. It's dumb,
right.
But the cable companies, they provide they want to drive you in that direction.
Well, it doesn't work, and I think it's working less and less, and so you got to adapt and give people. The option to pay $12 a month, and you can watch every Cardinal game or every Ranger game, whatever you want to do.
Yeah,
every
and
Astro
if
game.
that's your thing, man, I'm all for it. You and I watch the Major League Baseball app a lot. I love it.
Well, in here, yeah. I mean,
I
day
absolutely-
baseball, Wednesday, Thursday, the occasional Friday Cub game.
Oh, I love it.
Pops on in
Absolutely
here.
love it. I watch it deep into the night. I watch a lot of NL West, AL West, because I got issues.
So, yeah. Well, yeah. It's another thing, but
Thanks.
But okay, so I wanted to because I saw that the whole business died yesterday.
Yeah.
Regional sports networks are over.
Major League Baseball can't afford to not be on television, and I'm sure they
Right.
will. Look, And everybody thinks baseball's dying. I mean, ESPN dumped them, then looked at the ratings, and then went,
no! That's misguided. It's not dying. It's just that the regional cable industry is dying.
Right.
Or is dead.
ESPN got rid of their package, and Major League Baseball shopped it elsewhere.
Yeah.
And then
today they announced the Sunday night baseball schedule on NBC and Peacock today.
And then ESPN looked at their ratings and how many people were going back to the game, and ESPN said, "Oh no, we were kidding." But maybe NBC now has the Sunday night game of the week. I always liked when NBC did it. NBC did a great job.
There's NBC games. There's some that are just going to be on Peacock, but a lot of them are going to be on both NBC and Peacock. They announced that today. So, yeah, that'll be who's going to do the Sunday night baseball song? Like, it's not Carrie Underwood. Who are they going to get?
Wow.
Who could they
Billy
get?
Ray Cyrus to do it.
You Billy Ray?
Yeah, why not? What's he doing? He's just dating Liz Hurley.
That's right.
He's living his best life.
He's fine.
Wow. Good for
Is
you,
he
Billy
really
Ray.
dating Liz Hurley?
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yep. He's, Billy Ray, God bless him. I mean, he had his moment in the early 90s.
Oh, he wore those high-top sneakers and was with a mullet, yeah.
And plaid and had the mullet. And we all thought he was a big joke. Look at him now. Look, who's winning now?
Yeah,
Billy Ray.
Who's the
Billy
dummy
Ray
now?
Is winning.
Who's the dummy now?
Alert's pointing out there are monkeys loose in St. Louis. Okay, Bill, can you do some research on that? We need to. That sounds like us.
Oh, are these the ones from the lab again getting loose, like the ones
the
outside
rhesus
of
monkeys got out again?
Like the ones. Well, this was a few months ago.
Yeah, the
Mississippi.
ones that, there were 21 missing, and then all of a sudden there were 26 that were missing.
Yeah,
we didn't account for 5.
There are 4 on the loose currently in St. Louis.
Okay, now did they get loose from like a lab or a zoo? Because that's important. A truck.
Stand by.
Thank you.
All right.
Right,
Gathering the latest information for you.
These are the things we need to know.
Right. Okay. Joffrey says he doesn't deserve Elizabeth Hurley. Who the hell put you in charge of everything, Joffrey?
Who deserves Elizabeth Hurley?
Who put you in charge of
Joffrey.
that?
Well, I mean, did get the weather once,
Says
right?
you.
No, I mean, he did get the weather once.
We don't know. He might go inoculate babies in Southeast Asia in his free time. We don't know anything about this guy. He might be a good guy. We don't know.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Hang on. If you have seen the monkeys, please contact Animal Care and Control by calling 314.
Okay, Bill, call Animal Care and Control and get some information.
Yeah, tell them we've seen the monkeys.
Tell them we saw the monkeys.
Okay.
And just see if they'll send a truck over.
So are they from a lab? Are they from someone's personal collection? Like what?
Oh, we're back to where did the Texas special teams coach go?
I mean, there's not a college program in St. Louis.
No, but
Battlehawks.
Columbia's not that far
Hey,
away.
UFL Battlehawks.
There it is.
Maybe that's his job
that's where
now.
Petrino got his D-line coach.
Oh God, I forgot.
You're welcome.
We were hiring UFL coaches
buddy.
last year.
Yeah.
And the media told us it was going to work out.
They did.
Oh Lord.
Yep. Your legacy media told you that this was a good thing.
Just like the D2 lineman. Okay, we'll be back here. We'll do the Fade Bill after the break here on ESPN Arkansas and the Hit That Line Now app, which is brought to you by Taco Bell. All right. Michael and Sarah owned a home in Rogers, minutes from downtown, lake access to Beaver Lake. They realized it's a prime location in our area, and they wanted an agent who could get them the best possible price. And after they read some of the over 1,000 five-star Google reviews, Michael and Sarah reached out to Tara Limbird and the Limbird Real Estate Group. Tara's expertise paid off. After receiving a few offers, the home sold for over the asking price. It's important to work with a local agent who knows the market and wants you to experience less stress while selling your home and walking away with more money in your pocket. How's that? Less stress, more money. It's a good deal. That's how it works with Tara Limbird and the Limbird team. Head to LimbirdTeam.com and click on Instant Offer Me. And then you put in your address and find out what your home is worth in seconds. Maybe you could find out like Michael and Sarah did, and you're like, it's time for us to move. You could do that at LimbirdTeam.com. And they understand life happens, so if needed, Tara will let you out of the contract at any time. I would trust Tara Limbird if I was selling my home, and I think you should too. It'll work out. LimbirdTeam.com. LIMBIRD. LimbirdTeam.com. Or, again, read those reviews on Google. Over 1,000 five-star reviews. Just type in Limbird Real Estate Group.
This is Ruskin and Zach.
Football, where we are right now, we're not set up to win a national championship.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com. Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now app in the Apple and Google Play stores. ESPN Arkansas, more than just radio stations.
Tommy Kraft here. When it came time for new gates and some fence repairs at my home, the Fence Man was my first call. The Fence Man does it all, from large commercial jobs to small residential repairs. Wood privacy fence, vinyl fence, commercial or residential chain link, even custom wrought iron fencing. 479-782-3936. 18 months, same as cash financing with approved credit is now available. If it involves fencing, the Fence Man does it. The Fence Man. He ain't afraid of no work. 479-782-3936.
It's a dandy white perch. Big old slab. C'est bon, Sakhalin.
One beautiful crappie.
It's a paper mouse. Some serious crappie. Nice speck.
We got crappie.
They might go by different names, but all prefer the same thing. Bobby Garland, America's favorite white perch, slab, sockeye, papermouth, crappie, speck, crappie baits.
I call it dinner.
Tender love and care makes a life worth living. Tender love and care, that's what I'll be given. Every day, every night to you.
They say if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But we put it inside burritos and tacos anyway. Crispy chicken from Taco Bell, a brand new classic.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge, and when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
Does your Razorback closet need an upgrade? The University of Arkansas Game Day Collection is what you're looking for, only at Roback.com. They've custom designed the best hoodies, polos, and Q-zips for your school. Go check out this and more at Roback.com, and don't forget to use our link for 20% off. Use code RUSH25 at checkout on Roback.com for 20% off your first order. That's RHOBACK.com. 20% off all hoodies, joggers, and more with Rush 25. Roback, where action meets comfort.
Get 20% off on your first order with the code RUSH25.
Why bet the playoffs anywhere else when MyBookie gives you everything you need to get paid? NFL playoffs are live, college football's down to the final teams, and the Super Bowl's just around the corner. This is peak betting season, and MyBookie is built for it. Same account, same wallet, sports, casino, reloads, live bets, everything you need in one place. Go to mybookie.ag now and use promo code HOGS and get your first bet covered up to $500. If it doesn't hit, use your get back bonus token and run it back. It's built a bankroll in January and ride it through the Super Bowl. Bet anything, anytime, anywhere. Only at MyBookie.
Dad, the driver looks dirty.
You yucky, Daddy.
Hey, don't worry, boys. That's what we do best. At My Dreams Mo Wash, we make homes, businesses, and even big industrial spaces shine like new.
So you can clean houses and big buildings?
That's right. Residential, commercial, or industrial. No jobs too big or too small. Call My Dreams Mo Wash today at 479-763-5561 or visit mjmowash.com.
My Junior's Mobile Wash. One call, cleans it all.
David Bowie got more fame with his #1 hit titled Fame. John Lennon co-wrote and sounded some of the high notes. The last line in the first verse sums it up. Fame puts you there where things are hollow. John 12:43 tells us that many people rejected Jesus because they loved the fame of people more than the praise of God. Is it any wonder you get more fame by rejecting the name of Jesus? I'm Pastor E from Woodland. Think about it.
Thanks for watching us here on ESPN Arkansas. Download the brand new Hit That Line Now.
Cook to simply warm and serve. Perfect for meetings, game nights, or any gathering where great food matters. Pre-order today for easy pickup at Honey Baked in Fayetteville or Bentonville, or order online at honeybaked.com. Honey Baked, easy to serve, easy to enjoy.
Hey fans! Welcome back to Fansville's Cheers and Tears. Oh. Okay, so like everybody deals with losing, right? To a rival on a last-second field goal. Whatever, it's fine. I'm totally fine. But I cope with losing with an ice-cold Dr. Pepper. Those 23 flavors are like so delicious. They totally wash away the pain of your college football team taking a big fat L. College football, it's a pepper thing.
The weather is brought to you by the Springdale Public Schools.
Hi everyone, I'm 4029 meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast. Sunny to partly cloudy skies today in northwest Arkansas. It's going to be slightly cooler through the afternoon with a high close to 60 degrees. Tonight, with cloudy skies, we've got a very slight chance of a shower as lows slip into the mid-30s. Tomorrow for Saturday, expect sunshine. It's going to be windy with a high of only 48. Hope you can have a great weekend. I'm meteorologist Laura Huckabee with your Get Ready forecast only on 4029.
Real learning happens when you feel challenged and supported. In Springdale, we don't just follow the standards, we set them. From college-bound academics to world-class athletics and performing arts to career readiness. Our pathways are personalized to your child's future. We are a community that shares your values in schools that know your name. Reserve your seat today in the Springdale Public Schools.
ESPN 99.5. The Hit That Line Now app is ready for you to download from the Apple and Google Play stores. Sponsored by Taco Bell. Live Moss. Please don't take these guys literally or seriously. Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on the Hit That Line Now app.
Your news is brought to you by the Good Chair because I didn't have anywhere to sit. Get the Good Chair exclusively at the Stadium Shop. Stop by, tell my good friend Robert Errolman that Joe Bonamassa sucks and you want to be seated in the Good Chair. All right, so we have an update on the monkeys that are loose in St. Louis. This coming from First Alert 4, Channel 4.
Yes.
In St. Louis, and I'm just reading here. Officials, can I do it in my news anchor voice?
Okay, yes.
Officials warn of several monkeys on the loose north of St. Louis. The St. Louis City Health Department told First Alert 4 that they have received reports of 4 monkeys on the loose near Red Bud Avenue. Now, I went and I looked up Red Bud Avenue, Derek. It's right by the McDonald's.
Okay, good.
Right off of 70.
That narrows
So,
it down.
Animal control officers are patrolling the area. If you see one, please call animal control. They are equipped and ready to deal with them. The health department says these are pets, exotic animals, which are prohibited, by the way, in St. Louis.
Right.
No breeders have stepped forward to claim the monkeys, which would be a crime.
Right.
The monkeys have not been captured and are presumed to be at large, which I would like to be one of these days. I've always wanted to be at large. Now, they do warn, it is stressed that you should not approach the animals as they can be aggressive and act unpredictably.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that. So
Don't do that.
if you're in the vicinity of Red Bud Avenue, that is north of 55. You know where the bridge is, and you go 55 into Illinois?
Right.
It's just north of that by the McDonald's.
Okay, thank you.
Well, I mean, that's important, right? I mean,
First Alert 4.
First Alert 4. Thank you. Shout out to First Alert 4 for telling us exactly where the monkeys on the loose are.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
That's a good update.
It's right by the Schnucks City Plaza.
Oh,
You ever been to a Schnucks?
Yeah, of course.
Love
Yeah,
a good
right,
Schnucks.
right. Yep. I know all the St. Louis commercials
Oh,
because
yeah.
I used to watch the Cardinal games. Heal your home with Helitech, Schnucks,
Yeah.
Dirt Cheap Liquor, whatever that auto group they have up there. Yeah.
Hang on, there was a place called Dirt Cheap.
Oh
Liquor.
yeah.
Oh man,
Right, yeah.
That's the place you got to go, right? I mean,
Yeah.
dirt cheap liquor. I
Yeah,
mean,
they had a chicken they had a guy in a chicken costume
Right.
doing the
that's
ads.
a place where old crows on the top shelf.
That's right. Yeah, it's
You know,
fine.
That's fine.
And they had
business.
lottery tickets. So I mean, you can't do better than that.
Good question from John in Bella Vista. Are these the monkeys that got loose down in Mississippi during that truck accident? No, it does not appear. These are apparently pets.
Different.
These
yeah.
are pets of some sort.
Right. Okay, do the polls, and then we will fade Bill. all
Right. We need to get Matt in Aiken, South Carolina on this. He's our
Well,
he is a friend of the animals.
Yes.
Your Ruskin and Zach Expo is brought to you by Mach 1 Motorsports, large inventory of new Indian and Triumph motorcycles, used bikes as well, parts, service gear. They've got all of it. You're looking for the motorcycle of your dreams. I guarantee you Casey can get you into it. Give him a call today, 633-8443. Have you recently participated in dangerous activities? 51% of you say yes. Do you need to get out of your comfort zone, or do people need to get out of your comfort zone? 83.3% of you say people need to get out of your comfort zone. And approximately how many single socks do you currently have in your sock drawer? 57.7% of you said more than 0. Those are your Ruscin and Zach X polls brought to you by Mach 1 Motorsports. Check them out. Large inventory of new Indian and Triumph motorcycles, BMW and Ducati brands coming soon, even a stripper pole. 1711 West Hudson Road in Rogers.
Right. Yes, and in the late 90s, the dirt cheap liquor, whenever they mentioned cigarettes, they would bleep the word cigarette because you can't do that.
Oh, yeah, you couldn't do that. Yeah, that's why, when Ayrton Senna would race in the United States, they'd have the lines because they couldn't.
You couldn't have the Marlboro logo. Yeah, right. Also, they ran commercials for the Casino Queen, home of the loosest slots.
Boy, you got to be careful saying that, don't you? Right. Boy, you got to be careful. Live read there could get you in a lot of trouble.
That's right, yeah. Then you're on the Tom Brenneman plan.
Right.
All right, Bill is here. He has picked one game for Fade Bill this weekend, which is brought to you by Ozark Armory.
He has not told us what game he's choosing. Did you?
No, he knows.
Okay.
I know.
Okay, you know. All right. I don't know. So.
And now for everyone else, it's time to make money and Fade Bill. Bill?
So, as a rule, I'm not a big NFC fan.
Is this because they beat your ass in the Super Bowl?
No, I'm just an AFC guy.
Okay, all right.
But I think...
Seems a little narrow, but all right.
But I think...
for the conference.
Yeah, he's a conference guy.
Well, yeah, but when Ben Johnson comes out and says, I want to beat Matt LaFleur twice a year...
Okay, all right.
I think the
Here's
Packers,
opportunity, yeah.
I think the Packers-Bears game, to me, is the most intriguing.
What's the line on it?
Oh, Lord, I don't know.
Why do you do this to me?
I'm sorry. I thought you guys were prepared. Sorry, that's my bad.
Bears getting 1.5 at home.
Okay, and it's at Soldier Field. Yes. Maybe the last playoff game at Soldier Field until they move to Arlington.
Right.
Got it.
Well, and here's the thing. I'm going to take Ben Johnson at his word.
Okay.
We're going to take the Bears.
Now, you're taking the Bears to win their second game against the Packers this year. Packers won in Green Bay. The Bears won in...
Yeah, they split
Okay.
This year, yeah.
All right, so you like Caleb Williams in that spot versus Jordan Love coming off concussion protocol. He's been he's been out 3 weeks.
Right. Correct.
Okay.
That means the public, to Fade Bill, is all over Green Bay.
Take Green Bay and don't ever look back.
Right. Okay.
This feels easy.
But again, I'm not a points guy, so it's a money line thing.
Oh, you're money lining this. Okay,
right.
okay, that's fair. And at a point and a half, you're really just taking the Bears anyway.
Yeah, but still, I'm not. I mean, I know you make an extra couple of bucks, but I don't know that it's always worth it.
Oh, listen, there's some sage gambling advice. Listen to that. I don't know if it's right or wrong, but it sounded good to me. I'd run with it.
Okay.
I would 10,000% run with it. All right, everybody bet on Green Bay.
That is Saturday night on Prime.
Anybody look at the weather in Chicago?
30s.
Oh, all right, so okay.
And the weather, I get scores on the CBS app, and the weather icon is very unreliable. Like, most of the time, like, there's a snowflake, but that doesn't mean it's going to snow.
No.
But it says 36 with a snowflake, which means 36 probably, but snowflake, yeah, who knows? But, I mean, hey.
As long as it's not the howling wind or
where
like
the goalposts are moving, like the last time they were there,
yeah, something like that. That I think that would be a problem.
Yeah. Well, that earlier Saturday night game a few weeks ago,
right?
The wind was the goalposts were moving on their own in the wind.
That's bad.
Yeah, you had to play It was like a 3-club wind out there if you were kicking. It was crazy. Play the wind out there. All right, Fade Bill's brought to you by Ozark Armory. Man. Ozark Armory, whether you have a hunter, a collector, or someone that lives at the range, they've got something for everyone out there. Over 3,000 guns in stock, ammo, gear, and all the accessories you could ever need. Their experts will help you find the perfect fit. Ozark Armory in Springdale, or go to ozarkarmory.com. Guns, gear, and gift cards. Ozark Armory in Springdale.
I've got more update. This coming in from 5 on your side in St. Louis.
KSDK.
KSDK, yes. Yep. They are now saying they are not sure how many monkeys are loose. They know it's at least 4.
Okay.
They also do not know the gender. So this just could be an outing. Wild Friday night.
Stepping out.
Right, going down to a Battlehawks game or something. That'd be funny.
Are the Blues in town?
Yeah, they pop up on the Jumbotron.
Go over to Enterprise Center and get on the Kiss Cam. That's what you could do.
Yeah. Again, they're stressing that you do not go near these. They're intelligent but unpredictable, according to Animal Care. So
now, Eviction Jeff is a big Packers fan, and he says they're saying mid-20s and windy, snow earlier, but tapering off by the nighttime start of the game at Soldier Field.
Okay, good to know.
All right.
Big Mike saying the if you come in proximity of these monkeys, you can lure them in with peanuts.
Regular peanuts or those circus peanuts, those
or the
candy?
Are we talking like slow roasted, salted?
Yeah.
Almonds,
Almonds.
Yeah. What are
pistachios.
we talking about? I need more information.
What is going on? All right. So that's Channel 4 and Channel 5 are all
yes.
over this in
They're
St.
all
Louis.
over it. We are all over it as well.
That's right. Yes.
This is the kind of thing that we
We
absolutely
are the story.
love.
When animals attack, we are there. We are there. Ruscin and Zach. All right. We'll be back here on ESPN Arkansas in a moment. It is Football Friday brought to you by Casano's Pizza here on Ruscin and Zach. And Modular Orange is here if your business needs a new website. They're helping businesses all over Arkansas get the professional website they need that performs for them for $95 a month with no upfront costs. They'll write it, build it, host it, all of that, usually in just a few weeks. They'll handle it all, security updates, everything for you at Modular Orange. So go to modularorange.com and get more information on this, modularorange.com. We'll be right back.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
I made an executive order. That's what's great about being king.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com. All guests join us on the Lewis Automotive Hotline, serving Northwest Arkansas for over 80 years. Since 1946, no pressure, no hassle, just tradition. The celebration starts now.
Hey everyone, Josh Earnhardt here at AAA Business Systems in Northwest Arkansas. Do you like doing business with local companies? Did you know that AAA Business Systems is one of only a few truly local office technology providers in Northwest Arkansas? Ask your current technology provider where their corporate office is, and let's keep your money in Northwest Arkansas. Buy local, support local. Call us today at 479-442-4185, and remember, anything else is just a copy.
Lewis Automotive has been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started.
Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle, but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge, and when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. That's why we work with you to design an auto, home, and life insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. And Shelter is known for our award-winning customer service, satisfied customers, and a plan for you. Ready to check us out? Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Call Scott Comiskey in Bella Vista and Steve Harp in Springdale.
Sterling Bank is your community bank. Sterling Bank values their role in Northwest Arkansas and works hard to make our community stronger each day. They're invested in relationships that go beyond banking. They're your friends and neighbors, and know that when we support each other, the whole community wins. If you're looking for a bank that offers top-notch customer service and a complete menu of products that make your banking experience pleasant and productive, visit them in Fayetteville, Rogers, or Bentonville. Sterling Bank, local friendly banking made to fit you. Member FDIC.
Texting enrolls you in a recurring automated marketing text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
The team's looking good this season.
I think so. Man, I miss playing football. Ever since I turned 40, I just can't find that fire I used to have.
Think it could be lower testosterone?
What do you mean?
I was feeling the same way. After 40, the body has less testosterone, and men lose their edge. That's why I take Nugenix Total T2.
That's the testosterone booster, right?
Yes, but Total T2 is their brand new formula that skyrockets nitric oxide levels in as little as 3 hours. Since I started taking it, I've been lifting like when we played for Coach Carter. My energy is way up, and it even spiced up things between me and the missus.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles?
Yep, just send a text.
Text AREA to 42424 for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T2, the next generation testosterone booster. Text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our newest, most powerful fat burner ever, absolutely free. Text AREA to 42424. That's AREA to 42424.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Selling your home doesn't have to be stressful, not when you work with Tara Limbird and the Limbird Real Estate Group. With over $1 billion in real estate sold, Tara's team knows how to make the process simple, successful, and even enjoyable. They can provide you with a cash offer in 72 hours, or you can use Tara's high-octane marketing and sell your home for thousands over asking. When it's time to buy or sell, trust the team that delivers results. Go to LimbirdTeam.com, BIRD.
When it comes to firearms gear and expertise, Ozarks Armory has you covered. From the hunter to the collector to the range regular, you'll find exactly what you're looking for with over 3,000 guns in stock, plus ammo, optics, and all the accessories you need. Buying, selling, or trading, the experts at Ozark Armory are ready to help you find the perfect fit. Stop by Ozark Armory in Springdale or visit ozarkarmory.com. Ozark Armory, locked and loaded for the season.
Do you owe $10,000 or more in credit card debt or personal loans? With credit card debt at all-time highs, Debt Relief Advocates is urgently notifying consumers of debt relief now being made available, designed to aid consumers with out-of-control credit card debt. Those who qualify and enroll for this relief program will only have to pay back a fraction of what they owe. This is not bankruptcy or a debt consolidation loan. This is a relief program that credit card companies would rather you not know about, as it ends your debt nightmare and saves you lots of money. Consumers owing at least $10,000 in credit card debt or personal loans can now take advantage of this debt relief as the cost of living skyrockets. Debt Relief Advocates has established a relief hotline for you to call to learn what debt reduction you may qualify for, so don't wait. For this free information, call the relief hotline at 800-606-8737. 800-606-8737. 800-606-8737.
ESPN 99.5. We don't read the headlines, we make the headlines. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Busy day around here today.
Huh?
Busy day.
Busy, yeah.
Now we got football on tonight for some of you. If you're in the Hot Springs area, the Spa City, you get Hot Springs High School basketball.
Ooh.
And then tomorrow, Razorback game.
Yes.
But that?
Yes.
4:30 pregame for that.
Yes.
And
It's
then
nice
the-
of football to get out of the way, at least college football, to get out of the way for the Arkansas-Auburn
The
game
outstanding
tomorrow.
5 o'clock time slot on a Saturday.
Very good.
But you're on Big E.
Tommy Hart.
Oh, is he doing it? Who's he doing it with?
Dane.
Okay. All right, that's cool.
Bradshaw. Yeah.
I can't wait to see Mike on one of those big broadcasts.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Yeah. Neighbors.
Yeah.
Yeah. With his graph paper notes on the on there.
A little serial killer-ish.
Just
But I'm not judging.
But he just wants to know the signs, what to look for.
Right.
He runs into one.
Sure. And
Nothing
I
wrong with
just
that.
found one.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Uh-huh.
All right, we've done everything, right? 'Cause I got
sure.
a text from Paul I want to read.
Okay.
If we have nothing
Yeah,
else.
yeah, sure.
Not that we got nothing else. Let's read from Paul. I just know this is good. This is gonna.
Yeah, go ahead.
I've wanted to talk about this for the
Okay.
day, and Paul's given us the runway. So here we go.
Go ahead.
Paul from Rogers, Lewis Automotive Group Hotline. What do y'all think of the portal class? I know y'all know more than the legacy media. I trust your opinion. Okay, Paul, here's what I want to say about this. At the last time, and let me hit refresh right now and see what the number is now. They still have to sign between 20 and 30 players. How can anyone judge a roster when you are 20 to 30 players shy of completion? Can anybody do that?
No, you can't.
Like, I know there's you've got all these online outfits that just have to churn out the content day after day, hour after hour. They got to do something. They can't just sit back and wait. I want to sit back and wait.
Okay.
And see what the roster looks like. Because when you are still, and I certainly am not, I do not have the emotional bandwidth every time they get a commitment to be excited about it. This is going to happen at least 20 more times over the next week. Like, I don't have the capacity to be that excited over.
Let me say this,
Okay.
and this is, I think, it is lucid and it is to the point.
Okay.
There is a definite philosophy change from the Sam Pittman regime to what we're seeing here as far as the portal goes. And I will use Shaq McCrory as an example. Shaq McCrory, by the way, is now he just inked with North Carolina. He's going to follow Petrino over there.
Yeah.
Shaq McCrory,
Good luck to you, pal.
Yeah, best of luck. Shaq McCrory was a very highly sought-after high school product. He went to Oregon. 4-star, I think, went to Oregon. Never played it down. He played very limited snaps here. He's now at North Carolina. Ryan Silverfield appears to, and his staff appears to be going after guys who have at least played football at the collegiate level, which I think is a change. Now, do I think they're stretching on some of these guys? Yes. Are they signing some guys that they know they can get? Yes. But there's nothing wrong with that. Take the guys you can get if they can play. Take the guys you can get, and let's make the most out. And then swing for the fences on your last 10 or 15 and try and get as many guys as you can. They beat Ohio State for a corner, a Maryland transfer. That kid's apparently pretty good. But at least they're on film. We're not watching high school film to try and evaluate these kids. I think that is a difference that they have made so far. Does it translate to anything? Absolutely not. But at least you know what you're getting. Shaq McCrory, everybody thought he was going to set the world on fire. The only thing he did was score a touchdown running the football against Notre Dame. That's the only thing the guy did in 12 months on campus at Arkansas. So I'm with you on the wait and see part, but at least I can see a trend. I can see what they're thinking.
Well, I think that I thought their plan was, listen, we're never going to be and they say they want to be middle of the pack talent. They don't have middle of the pack talent money here, so they're not going to be that. But their plan is, what we're going to do is we're going to get anybody here we can, and then we're going to have 1,000 coaches on the staff and just let them coach everybody up. One coach for every 3 players, and just coach them up that way. That's that is because they've invested most of their money. The salary pool and everything on coaches is higher than it's ever been, and they talked about that. So if you're not investing in talent, in illegitimate NIL, you're invested in coaches. Well, you're going to get whoever's here and try and coach them up and develop them. That's what you're going to try and do.
Okay, at least there's a plan. There wasn't a plan under Pittman.
No,
so at least
the plan under Pittman was Pittman get rich and retire.
Right.
That was the plan.
So
mission accomplished.
At least there appears to be a direction, which I think should be encouraging. Do I think they're going to bottom out next year? No, I don't. I think they'll win some games, but the schedule is daunting. I think incremental improvement is what we're after here.
Yeah,
they're
I
not
have
going
no
from
idea.
2-10 to 10-2. That's not going to happen.
I have no idea, but I mean, I need to know who the next 20, 25 people are on the team before you can think anything.
And look, they're out there. They're doing their best to get the players in that they can, and they will. They'll fill that roster out. Quality of the player, all right. Let's see. Right now, I've been blown away with what they have, but it's solid. They're guys who've played. At least you know that they can play at least the G5 level.
Right.
Okay, cool. Let's see if that translates at all. It can't be any worse than last year.
Yeah, you lost 10 games last year.
Exactly. It can't
really
be
bad.
any worse.
Right. Well, I mean, if you lost 11 or 12, that would be worse. But
if you lose 11 or 12, you can run them out of town. That shouldn't happen. They'll be better. The record should look. It can't get any worse. The record should reflect that they're going to take a step forward. They're going to run into an SEC win. They're not going to go 0 for this year. But I think this build or this rebuild is going to take longer than people think. I'm thinking 3 years before you can even start to evaluate Ryan Silverfield on the job that he's doing.
So he's going to have to put together 3 separate rosters because, again, every year it's 60 new people. That's the way it is.
But it shouldn't be. You should be able to keep somebody.
But until otherwise, that's the way Arkansas football works in this era of college football, which is about 50 people leave every year.
Yeah, but he has worked under these circumstances before. 70 players on his team last year were transfer guys. So at least he has some semblance of how to work the system. Cool. But again, that schedule's daunting. It may not show up in results, but maybe maybe the thing takes root and Arkansas starts to build from the ground up.
I don't like that he spent. I do like. A thing I like is that he has not spent what limited time he has given to various interviews or whatever, crying about the system, which is what the current AD and the last coach did a lot was you griping about the system or whatever. The system is what it is. You just got to figure out a way to navigate it. That's the way it is, and it changes all the time. So you got to be. You got to be on top
Who's
of all
the quarterback? That's my question.
Well, yeah, everyone assumes it's KJ Jackson, but what if it's the Memphis
guy? But you brought your guy in from Memphis. I mean, like you. And
why would you bring him in if he's not going to play? He's
your
guy.
You also lost some guys. I mean, you lost Grayson Wilson.
Right.
He's going to Boston College. But I don't look at either one of those guys.
He didn't bring that guy in
to be a back
to sit on the bench.
I don't think either one of them. I would feel great about walking out into your first SEC game, having either one of those guys at the quarterback.
I don't think they have an irreplaceable quarterback on the roster.
An irreplaceable player.
Right. Certainly not a quarterback. KJ Jackson is not irreplaceable.
No, he's not. And
nor was Taylor Green, by the way.
But you paid him 2.1. So I mean, that's
the car dealer paid him 2.1.
Well, there's that. I just think you're.
And then he got in a snit and took his money and left.
He did. I think you're at a point where you got to settle on that spot first, and there's not a guy in that room right now where I go, okay, that's the dude. Yeah. At least with Taylor Green, you knew he was the guy, so you could start to at least formulate a plan. I look at their backfield and I'm like, okay, I mean, there's some guys there, but we don't know what this is going to look like. Can system overcome the talent? Can player IQ outshine any physical deficiencies they have? Drew Morgan was not the best athlete on the field at all times. However, he was one of the smartest players, understood the system, understood how to work within the system, and made himself into a player. And I always use him as an example simply because at 5'11" or 6'1" or whatever he wasn't outrunning anybody. But what he could do was out-position you, out-maneuver you. He could get open. Yeah, I mean, and that's all you're ever asking. Can IQ and understanding the system that they're going to run outperform their physical limitations?
Scott, the tortilla guy, texting in here, Lewis Automotive Group Hotline. He has to do enough next year to draw more NIL money and keep the good players from being poached off of the roster. That's a good point.
Yeah, okay.
And if he has success, there will be more giving. That's how this is going to work.
This is just my opinion. I don't want as many givens. And by that, I mean, I don't want to know that Taylor Green is going, or go back to last year. Taylor Green's going to run around in circles, and he's going to make a play every now and then, but he's going to make 10 plays where you scratch your head going, what is this guy doing? Let's spread the ball around. Let's make everybody on the field dangerous. You can't have guys that are out there that are simply not threats. Every player in the passing game or the running game has to be a threat. And if you've got guys that teams can just kind of say, okay, we're gonna man him up, and we're just gonna he can't beat us.
Right.
That's a problem. Right. You have to have everybody on the field has to be a threat or dangerous, including the quarterback, including the running back. You've got to have tight ends. Please throw the ball to the tight end. My God, C.J. O'Grady caught passes here, but we just, for whatever reason, decided that the tight end is no longer existing.
No.
Tight end's one of the most difficult positions on the field to defend because they're just big wide receivers.
Yep.
And if you don't have one, you're in trouble.
Bailey has texted in, success equals more raffles. Of course. Keep it going, man. The multi-billion-dollar secret windfall of cash that is the raffle. Yeah. How's that working out?
Look, you can go get a guy like Tesla. You're going to find one guy in 1,000 is like Alec Tesla. You're going to go mining, and I know they signed the lineman from Wichita, who's from where's he from? Warren, and he was maybe okay, but Tesla was rare, so you can't keep going back to that. You've got to get talented players, but again, they've got to understand what their roles are, and they have to work as a unit. You can't have somebody out there yelling for the ball all the time and then get selfish when he doesn't get it.
Right.
And you've got to every player on the team's got to be dangerous. It has to. And defensively, they're going to be better. They just by the fact they're going to trot 11 new guys out there, they're going to be better.
Huh.
I mean, they can't be any worse. That was one of the worst defenses, worst coordinated defense, one of the worst fundamental defenses I've ever seen in my life.
Oh.
They were horrible.
Yeah.
And just because the calendar turned, they're going to be better.
All right, 877-377-6963.
Grant Hot Springs says he doesn't think there's a home run quarterback left in the portal. Yeah, there is. Sam Levitt. But I don't think he's coming here.
Well, and now we've got another one of these. So the Washington guys staying at Washington after he was going to leave, and then they're like, "No, you signed your agreement. You can't do that." So it looks like that's going to hold up at least for the short term. But now, I thought I read earlier today Lagway was going to Baylor, and now Lagway is still fielding offers. The Florida quarterback.
Yeah.
And so he's not necessarily. He may go to Baylor, but he's also listening to other offers right now.
That worked for Arkansas's kicker.
What? Here's the question. Yeah, exactly. By the way, Starzik, this was in Best of Arkansas Sports today. Starzik got caught. He said he would go to Arkansas.
Mm-hmm.
And again, this has all been reported. I mean, Clay was talking about this today. Starzik was going to go to Arkansas, stay at Arkansas. Then his agent starts shopping him around for more offers, and it was Notre Dame that told Arkansas, hey,
by the way,
your kicker is still out here looking for a deal. And it's that point Arkansas went and got the Tennessee kicker, and Starzik ended up in the portal or whatever.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So that's how that went down, according to reports. Because the way the article framed it on Best of Arkansas Sports is that in spite of the results of last September, this staff and Notre Dame sort of have they have a good working relationship.
There you go.
Behind the scenes, and then the Notre Dame coach was like, "Do you know what's going on with your
nobody
kicker?"
needs a kicker more than Notre Dame does.
Right.
Our kicker sucks. Need to help us.
Is the guy from Ole Miss out of eligibility? You go get him.
He's pretty good.
Oh my God,
good,
unbelievable!
58er.
58.
Yeah.
And it hit the back wall of the stadium there.
But that gives you an idea, like what's going on now. Like players sign, and then immediately they're out there shopping. They know they've got this.
But here's what I'm wondering: like, okay, so after that initial agreement, what are you trying to squeeze out? Are we talking like $50,000 more, $200,000 more? Like what is the thing you're trying to get a little bit more of to keep these sorts of situations fluid?
Sounds like a Lane Kiffin kind of guy.
Right.
That I mean, he fits that mold. Right. All right, good luck to you.
I heard Fowler tell a story today. This is about how wild this is. There was at a Power 4 school, there is a long snapper that was just going to be a long snapper at that school, had no interest. And he got 50 calls. Like, what's your number, man? What's your number? And he's like, well, I'm not.
I don't have a
going.
number. I'm a long snapper.
And they're like, no, what's your number, man? Like, if they're trying to get the number of a long snapper, some of these leeches, I mean, we're not going to see. It's going to be a short amount of time before we see a $10 million quarterback in college football.
Well, if anybody's curious, Kenzie's number is 200.
That's $200, by the way.
That's 200 pesos.
I told you, man. I told you. You need to be open for business with all this stuff. That's what you need to be. Open for business.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Sit across the table, put your boots off on. Well, let me tell you, it's going to start. I need a tractor. I need a house on campus.
Ain't my rules.
That's right.
Bull crap.
Thank you. Yes.
Thank you, Clay.
All right. Anyway, that's what's going on out there. It's amazing. Anyway, but because of that, again, because of the rules, we got a 10 seed in the national championship game. We got Indiana good. We got Oregon really. I mean,
it's
like
the second year in a
the
row.
SEC's not ruining college football
it's the
anymore.
second year in a row a 10's been in the.
It's beautiful.
Wasn't Ohio State a 10?
No, I don't think they
Notre
would have
Dame
been.
was a 7
but they
last year.
But they hosted that first playoff game against Tennessee, so they would have been a 10.
Yeah. You're right. I thought they went 2 knocks, but yeah, you're right on that one.
No, they hosted because Tennessee got their brains kicked
Another
in up there.
Stellar performance by the SEC in
Right.
the postseason.
Yeah. When's the last time the SEC won a meaningful playoff game? Alabama?
Yeah.
I mean, Ole Miss beat Georgia.
Yeah, Ole Miss beat Georgia.
That was Kirby and his stupid management of the. There's a reason Kirby Smart will never coach in the NFL. He does not have the acumen for running a game to coach in the NFL.
No. He's a bad game manager.
Right, exactly.
Really, really
like
bad.
Signetti might have the acumen, and I don't think he's going to the NFL.
He's from the Saban school. I mean, he looks and acts like Nick Saban.
Right. He may have the acumen to run a game correctly, but Kirby Smart has the acumen to go to the NFL and go 2-16, or 2-15 or whatever.
That sounds right.
He does not know how to run a game correctly. Yeah, he just can't do it. Can't do it, or he hasn't done it yet. I mean, that's
and shown me he can do it.
No, exactly. I love it though.
You're big.
Whatever.
I'm not only $200.
Pesos.
What about 200 and
201?
What about what do they call it? Bitcoin.
Yeah.
That's a lot,
Bitcoin.
right?
How about
You're
that?
$1.
Whatever.
That's a lot. Okay. 877-377-6963. Rowback.com has all the best hoodies, polos, and Q-zips. You can support your team, no matter who your team is. Get 20% off your first order when you use the code RUSH25 at checkout. Rowback.com. Rowback.com.